Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gamer Grudge X.
Hello, everybody!
We are professionals. No fun is to be had here.
Well, I mean, she does have a point.
She came right in as I did.
But even the professionals have fun, too.
Welcome, everybody. We're here in Gamer Grudge.
Wait, am I a professional now?
Huh?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh, shit! Put it on the resume. I'm a professional?
With the NHL quarter-century team fan vote
I
underway,
think we
let's
just
take a look
messed
at
up the intro.
What the hell happened?
We always mess up the intro.
Yeah, we always fuck it over. It doesn't matter. I don't get why we always do not sandbag all this shit. We've been doing this for years. We always sandbag this shit. No matter what. I can literally try my best and I'll fuck it up myself.
Like, I think we messed up the intro, so, you know.
I mean, I do it time. I do this all time after time after time and again. I always mess up the
It's my
intro.
turn this time.
Yeah. But here we are, guys. Do it time. I do this all time after time after time and again. Well,
Okay.
that happened. Well, I love hearing myself.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, I feel amazing. I actually listen to myself to give myself inspirations, you know. But anyway, guys, if you want to be inspired by me, keep watching the show because you're about to be inspired. I'm going to inspire the hell out of you. All right, so, guys, make sure you... So tonight, we have Gamer Grudge. Tonight, we have two fighters. And tonight, one of these fighters will be going into the semifinals match. Because I know you saw these two before. They've been in this season. So we're trying something different. We're doing I don't want to say a loser's bracket. They lost. Let's put it like that. They lost. But they're here to fight to get their spot back. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce, before we introduce those fighters, let's go ahead and introduce the staff. The staff for tonight. We have Mist.
Yo.
There she is. And we have Franny,
Yo.
who's eating chips.
Why is that my intro?
I don't know.
I'm no longer eating chips, just FYI.
Damn it. Fucking shit. Well, we're not, if we were sponsored by Canada Dry, we're not.
Canada Dry?
Yeah, Canada Dry, zero sugar, fruit smash.
Okay, the way you did this, like, if we were sponsored by Canada Dry, we're not.
No.
This is the type of shit. You know, it'd be funny.
That warrants a wah wah.
You can always try some glitch energy. Sorry.
This is also sponsored by Canada
Use
Dry.
my...
Can we be sponsored by
it's my
cranberry
code.
juice?
If we could,
Just
we
kidding.
could. I mean, I can't drink cranberry juice, but I can.
But I am.
See what you did there? Is it the Walmart brand, I guess. We're not sponsored by Walmart, I'm sorry. But anyway. Anyway, guys, this is started off to a great start. But we have our staff. We also have me. But we also have our fighters here. We have, once again, they have been on the show before. So, we're going to start off with this person. He's been on the first episode this season of Gamer Grudge. He's lost the first episode of Gamer Grudge. I believe.
That's jacked up. That's a jacked up introduction.
I don't know.
This is the losers
bracket.
second redemption kind of a thing.
This
So,
is redemption.
Yeah.
The redemption arc.
Yeah, redemption's better. Or
No,
non
but according to Elfie, today is somebody's birthday. We should give this person more respect.
All right, well, Rob, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Now I know the game is rigged.
Well, guys, you already know what's going to happen. Well, we got to get... Hey, let's give her outro. Nah, we can't do that.
I can't do that.
All right. Next, we have Rob. So, Rob, happy birthday. You're here. So, you got Rob. And we have Bryce, who's not... What is it to you? What's the day to you? Is it? What is your day? Is it your birthday?
No, not my birthday.
Yeah.
What is
I
it?
don't
I'm
have
gonna
any
kick
more
your ass
birthdays
day?
coming
Go, come on, get serious. I'm gonna kick your ass.
I don't have any
day.
more birthdays coming up. I've exceeded the amount of birthdays allowed.
I wish I could
What?
do that.
Yeah, me too. I wish I had
wanna
5
get older.
birthdays.
I want to stay young. Anyways.
Are you gonna die? That very much sounds like you're like gonna die. I've exceeded the amount of birthdays I have to like death.
I have exceeded my birthdays.
No.
It's fun.
He could be a ghost. All we know, he could already be dead.
Yeah. Well, we know who to call. Well, who you gonna call? Well, when we get a ghost, who you gonna call? Luigi.
Ghostbusters.
No, fuck that. You're calling Luigi. You're calling
Mac,
Luigi.
you would also count as a Ghostbuster.
He would he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would he? No, he's
He would.
he would, but he's the better Ghostbusters because he's tall as fuck and he's awesome, and his brother's an asshole. So, guys, like usual, before I talk more about Mario, we got some rules and we gotta go over all this other bullshit, scrape under the rug. So, we're just gonna play this rules and phases and everything, and we're gonna get back to you in a minute. All right, guys, we'll see you back in a minute. All right, here are the rules. The rules are there are 4 questions per round. The person with the point is awarded to the person with the best argument, not the best answer. If it was the best answer, then this wouldn't be a fair matchup. The fighter with the most points will win the entire fight. But if there is a tie, we will move to a PvP round. There are 5 phases in Gamer Grudge. First phase is the introduction phase, where you just state your answer. That's all. There's no answers, no nothing. Just give us your answer and move on. Phase 2 is the declaration round. This is where you argue your points for your answer. This is not attacking nobody else's answers. You are simply giving us your reasoning for your answer. And you get 3 minutes to do this. Phase 3 is the grudge round. This is where you tear down the argument, but keep it above the belt. But, this is where you literally just tear down the person's argument. Tell them that their answer is strictly bullshit. Phase 4 is the last minute question round, where we give you a last minute question, basically either to give you a rebuttal or we have a question set up for you. 9 times out of 10, we're probably going to give you a rebuttal, but we try, people. And phase 5 is cleanup and fact checking and the verdict of the round. Going back to the main camp. Hey!
Mac, don't you try to sweep that under the rug.
I swept it under this. Consider it swept.
That shit is gone.
It's gone. It's in that rug.
Up. That has disappeared.
You know when you swept something under the rug and there's a vent there? Yep, that's what we did. It's in the vent. It's gone forever.
No, if it's in the vent, I know exactly where it is.
Well, guess
I will
what?
bring it back. I will bring it back.
Why you sound like the?
You suspect it.
You can bring it back. You want. All right, guys. With that said, people, we got to talk about the main thing on we got to talk before we get to the fight. We got to do one thing, and I got to do this because y'all sandbag this every time. Are you ready to grudge?
Yes.
Grudge on, Grudger.
We are ready to grudge.
Yes. Let's
Grudge
go,
on, big
mother
grudger.
grudgers. Yes, let's go, mother grudgers. Grudgers. Grudge. I know. If Trink was here, she'd say Gurge, but we're not doing that. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and play this montage.
Time again mention how annoying and how terrible of a character Claptrap is. However, I will give you a couple things. The R2D2 reference. If Claptrap and R2D2 were anything alike, I would actually shoot myself.
I'm into that.
Well, Mrs. Patman would literally go under the mistletoe and she would look at him and it's like, "Wow, you're a big fan of Patman." Yes, I am. Mistletoes can be deadly when you.
All right. Enough with the Batman references.
Game right here. Is it a bathroom game? Yes, it is. Ready to run!
I still gotta fix it. Look,
the red line underneath the word means fix it, okay? It doesn't mean add.
Damn.
I did walk into
Anyways.
that. Damn, I did. I walked right into that. I just ran into that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's just hilarious.
Yeah, it was. All right, guys. So fucking. Let's go ahead and go. Let's go, people. Let's go. Question number 1, people. So let's go to question number 1. Question number 1. I'm gonna read this one. So, we want to know, guys, what is the best co-op game? This time we're starting off with Rob, and then we're gonna go with Bryce.
All right. So we got Divinity Original Sin 2.
All right, cool. There's your game. I guess. I don't know if it's your game. I hope it is. Shit. I might be wrong. All right.
I mean,
Bryce.
that's enough.
Okay, I went with best co-op game. It Takes Two.
Luckily, I had the gift ready. Yeah! See, this is what recycling is, people. This is why Captain Planet rules.
That was almost my choice. I almost picked that game.
All right. Miss, do you have the time on the clock?
Well, I gotta have the time. You got a whole other co-host.
Okay. Franny,
But yeah, fine. Yeah, I got one.
I was gonna go to Franny. You don't want I go right to Franny.
Jeez.
I mean, awkward.
You can 100% tell that we're tired of Mac shit.
Yeah.
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 It happens.
It happens.
All right, I got it.
You got it?
It's on the clock. Yes.
All right.
Rob's up first?
Yeah, Rob's
Yes.
first. Yeah, because he went first.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Okay.
Yes. No, I'm
That's a yes.
supposed to
Sounds like a yes,
explain
even though he
the
said
game.
nothing.
No, do like Triple H. Are you ready?
You ready?
Go.
Were you asked you?
Go.
Okay. Woo! Okay, so Divine Original Sin 2 is a role-playing game that came out for Windows, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Mac OS, Nintendo Switch, and iPad OS at one point. I don't know if it's still available on iPad, but hey, it is a tactical RPG that you could have multiple players play with you in this classic style RPG. You can choose from different types of classes and races and all that fun stuff. Go through different type of buildings, and just like a typical RPG, you can pick up weapons, armor, upgrade all your stuff, upgrade your stats, grow them up to your class, go up and be stronger, go to different dungeons, fight different type of bosses. Well, all of this and you can actually have more than 2 people play. You can actually have a whole bunch of more people join you. So it's not really a 2-player game. It's a networked game, and I really think that is one of the best RPGs and co-ops as well. Sorry, I meant co-op, but hey, but I'm done.
Really? You got like a minute 30.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, you also can recruit up to 3 NPCs to help you as companions. So you also have NPCs that can help you with the eventual. So I mean, that's kind of cool because you have your friends and you also have companions, which makes it really easier at times for difficult bosses and stuff. Now I'm done.
All right.
Okay. You still actually had a minute left, but we'll.
Aw. Well, I'm bad at explaining things at times.
Too many edibles.
But we can continue on.
Back.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. Bryce, you're next. Whenever Miss
All right.
says, well, I'm just doing this while she's getting the timer ready. But
I already have it. Go.
all right.
You got me, right?
Yeah, you should get
go.
Go ahead.
Go.
All right.
Go.
So why is It Takes Two better than Divinity or Original Sin 2? Here's why.
You're just explaining your answer, not
Okay,
why it's
gotcha.
better.
You're not arguing.
Okay, thank you. This is why I chose It Takes Two, rather. It's designed exclusively for 2 players, first of all. Unlike, which makes it, that's a game you can, when you want a co-op game, you want to sit down next to somebody. You know, you want to get that full co-op feel. You don't want to just link up with somebody online, somebody you don't know. You want to sit down with your friend that maybe doesn't even play video games. You want and you want to introduce them to something new that's easy to understand, and you have maybe your friend that has played it a little bit help you through the way, experience it. Seamless gameplay variety. The game's got constantly introducing new mechanics, keeping the experience fresh and engaging, and players have to work together in unique ways to make it a true shared adventure. It's not like, oh, I can, maybe I'll play it by myself, maybe I'll play it with somebody else. This game, you have to play with somebody else. The emotional storytelling, the narrative is very deep and intertwined with the gameplay, making it a cooperative experience that feels meaningful by the end of it. It's not, just a gimmick. It's not a money grab. It's something that feels original and has been, praised deeply for its innovation. It's a very popular game in the co-op world. It's fast-paced and accessible. It's just a game that's easy to understand for new players and experienced players, and it's something that you can sit on a couch with somebody, and it's not overly complicated. It's just something that you have fun with. That's why it's the best co-op game. I mean, we've already heard it many times. It's the best co-op game. Before I even had to say it, through the awards it's been given. I mean, it won best co-op game of the year, I believe, when it was released. That should tell you enough. I'll cut my time short just to keep it fair for Rob.
Well, you had 10 seconds left.
Perfect.
All right. I'm not gonna go to gallery mode. We're all gonna mute our mics. The people that are fighting will fight. This is going to put 5 minutes on the clock. You may maim, destroy, do what you have to. Just keep it above the belt. That's all we ask. Know your mama.
fun.
Whatever. It's just whatever. You can use a chair though and a sledgehammer, but just make sure you no more blows. All right, Mister, you ready?
I am.
All right. Whenever you're ready, whenever she says go.
Go.
Man. All right.
She said go. This is what I'm gonna say. Like I said before, this game is built around co-op. With your game, you can play it solo or co-op. That's not a true co-op game. Like, this game is meant to be played with your fucking best friend sitting right next to you on the couch.
Okay.
We all know that, right?
So, but there is a lot of games.
It's so like hard to understand for a basic new coming person. Like, you said, hey man, come over and chill. Let's hang out. I got this new game. Let's play it.
But why does it have to
hard?
be?
Is it hard? They're like, yeah, Divinity Original Sin 2. It's hard.
Yeah,
we're gonna be playing that together.
But to me,
you might as well know,
to me,
Dungeons and Dragons. You got to know.
Try to get
into
4 people total together.
It takes 2.
4 of your
friends. It literally takes 2.
Can play Divinity.
It's as simple as that. They wrote a song about it,
and they can create either a pre-made character or design a whole new one. Choose their class, and to me, I mean, okay, yes, maybe it takes 2 is good for beginners, but what happens if you have a lot of advanced players that wants to play, and if you have more than 2, you and a friend,
all know that,
but then you have 2 other people
that
wants to play
are not
too.
Advanced gamers.
So now
if you want to get somebody buying a new game
that can also join
playing
us
a game
and play
a co-op game, couch co-op is so much better. So with Divinity, you can play.
You can play by
solo,
yourself,
or with players.
But a lot of co-op
it's a lot of
games
online
has that
matchmaking.
Solo.
It's a lot of online
option.
matchmaking, right?
No, you can.
I want to play a co-op game with someone next to me.
Okay,
we can split screen it. We can have a good time sitting next to each other, solving the puzzles together.
There's very few games like that nowadays.
The Divinity, it's too long. It's too much for a co-op game. It's too long. There's too much
basic
going
tactical
on.
RPG. It's going to be long, and it's fun because you have quests
it's an
you
RPG.
Can do.
Yeah,
and
it's an RPG.
You can advance.
I love RPGs.
You can level up. You can do all kinds of stuff.
I don't want to play an RPG as a co-op though. I've never.
It's fun.
I want to play RPGs.
It's sort of like Diablo, and Diablo is one of the greatest.
Because then I have to make sacrifices. When it takes 2, we're doing it together. We're solving the puzzles together. We're doing everything together.
But a lot of people like the RPG co-ops.
Our storytelling intertwines. We
you're
are
saying
becoming
and
one.
Divinity did win one of the best 5th games of the year in 2017. So I mean, it did win an award as well as your game. So I mean, there's that.
Well, I mean, It Takes 2 is a more recent. I mean, this won co-op game of the year. It didn't win RPG of the year or Ding Dong of the year. It won. It won the best co-op of the year.
Well, maybe at that time when it came out, yes. Now
it's fast.
It did release
and accessible
at first in 2017 with a Kickstarter campaign, which raised $2 million. Came out for Windows, and in 2018 came out for
fast-paced and
PS4 and Xbox One.
Divinity, it's a rich, deep RPG mechanics and turn-based, which can turn a lot of people off. I am a big gamer. I talk to a lot of big gamers, and a lot of the people I know are turned off by turn.
I play a lot of ESO. I love those type of games, and it's not okay. It's not for everyone, yes, but a lot of people, a lot of people do like that tactical RPG combat play, and it's not for everyone, but it's also
and I love it personally. I love that gameplay.
It plays to that class people who likes those type of games.
In a co-op game. When I think of co-op, I want to sit down with my friend and introduce them to maybe something they haven't, and we solve the puzzles together.
Yeah, but then that's the thing.
You have
plan.
You have things that you do together, and it builds a camaraderie
and all that stuff. And then you have to, and then it's with that type of, online multiplayer, you guys can link up, create a room, invite your friends to that room, and
Yeah.
start playing the game.
And that's precisely my point. Like,
And you can,
I
and
want
if you
to
really
play
wanted
with
to,
somebody next to me if I'm
if
playing
you
a co-op
really
game.
wanted to, you can do it classic style, and everyone brings their setup and put it in one room, and then you guys be in the same room playing this game.
Stop.
This game is literally made for
And stop.
Shut up! Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Anybody got a question? Anyone?
Nope.
Thinking.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna take a sip of this drink, and then this
Wheels are turning.
Yeah, this sipping of this drink will give me more thought process.
Wonderful.
Okay, I think I have one. I'm going to try to formulate
Good,
it.
because I have nothing.
Okay. So, what is the point where you would need your partner or partners, because obviously with Rob's game there's more, but you would need somebody to help you? Because with the co-op, that's kind of the point. You need that other person.
I have this huge problem in one other RPG that I'm playing. When you get to a certain part of the game and the boss is stronger than you and you need that extra people to help you, it's nice to have more than one person to help you take down that boss. So that would be something that I would definitely need help with multiple people.
Bryce?
What was the question? I'm sorry. When would you need your second person? Or
Yeah.
well, I mean, with It Takes Two, it's literally in the name. You have, excuse me. You have to have two people to complete the game. It's literally a co-op game at its core. Fully cooperative. Like, you need two people. There's no solo option. You have to have a second person in order to play this game. That's what strictly defines it as a co-op game. And that's not the only reason I chose it as the best co-op game. But that, to me, defines a co-op game. Like, you have to have a second player to play the game. I've played, lots of games where it takes two players to play this game. And this is the best one.
Bless you.
Each
Bless
unique, unique mechanics, great story, independent, development style.
All right.
There's
All right,
no
miss-
solo play option on this game.
Gotcha. I thought you were done. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just reiterating the
Okay.
point I already made.
All right, miss. Got any facts?
I'm glad you asked that.
Thank you.
All right. So I was looking up the awards both of these games were nominated and/or won. I am not going to read everything because both games were up for a lot of awards. Okay, so I'm just going to read the ones where they won. So we're going to start with Rob's game. Now keep in mind, this is about co-op. Okay, just keep this in mind. So for Rob's game, it won Best Multiplayer, it won Best PC Exclusive, it won Best Side Quest, Best Turn-Based Combat, Reader's Choice Award for Best PC Exclusive, Best PC Exclusive again, Best Co-op
Ooh.
and Game of the Year.
Ooh.
Okay? And there's a reason why I asked the question I asked. Because for Bryce's game, it won Best Multiplayer Game, Game of the Year, Best Family Game, another Best Multiplayer Game, I guess Better with Friends award, which is weird, but Best Design, Game of the Year, Multiplayer Game, and Original Property.
Interesting.
So,
Better with Friends is just another way of saying best co-op game.
yeah, but you know, when you say better with friends versus best co-op, I know it's semantics there, but still, it's kind of like, that's interesting how they phrase that.
Yeah, yeah. Was it nominated for best co-op?
Nope, I only read the ones where they won, because if I read everything, we would be here all night.
I got you. All right. Friend, who you thought won?
I'll tell you, yes, it was nominated.
Okay.
So I watched it.
I'm gonna say Bryce for It Takes Two, specifically for the 2 points that he made, which was it was designed as a co-op and it's easy to pick up. Like it's a very couch game. If you've never played a game before, you can pick it up very easily. Divinity, although an RPG and really good, the two things that it had against it that were negative was you can play this game solo, and it's an RPG, which is very long, but I'm not going to hold it against it because RPGs are excessively long. I will say that I've played It Takes Two, and I could definitely say that it is something that if you are not a gamer, it's really easy to pick up. If you are a gamer, it's easy to just like go through with it, and it has it's a beautifully designed game. As a co-op, as the name entails, it takes two because it literally, like he said, it literally takes two. So I'm gonna go with that one. I can rant about this game. I absolutely love it. I played we just finished Split Fiction, which is made by the same producers. Absolutely loved it. Fantastic game. I can rant about it forever, but I'm gonna shut up now.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna go ahead and go next. So the question is, what is the best co-op game? With Bryce, yours literally sounds like a co-op game. It is a co-op game. You need two people to play this game to actually get the experience of said game. Rob, I get what you were arguing. It sounds like an amazing game, but here's the thing. It sounds like a game that you can play solo. And I feel like it feels like, and don't get me wrong, it's fun. While I agree, it is fun. I agree because I play Baldur's Gate 3, and it is a lot fun to play something like Baldur's Gate 3 with other people. But that does not.
Hilarious.
It is hilarious. It's hilarious. Have you not seen our streams? It is hilarious. But on the other hand, you can play it by yourself. So I think that's the only thing against yours. I feel like what It Takes Two, you have to have that second person to enjoy it, to actually enjoy the gameplay. Not necessarily saying that you probably can't. Not saying you can't enjoy it without somebody, but it's what it needs, that second player. That second player makes the game.
You have to.
You have to have somebody playing that game with you. You got to have somebody do it. So with that, based on the question and going by what it was, I have to go with Bryce on this one. So Bryce get the point for me. Miss, for shits and giggles, who you thought won?
Oh, I was going to say Bryce.
Okay. So you said all that shit, you were going to go with Bryce anyway.
I mean, I get it.
Hey, I have to play my role, okay?
Yeah, no.
I will say, Razor, that I texted my husband when I was looking through the answers Max sent to me, and I saw your answered. I texted my husband. I'm like, hey, could you download this because we definitely need to play
No
it.
joke. I was thinking that too. I'm like, oh, this is a game I would play.
I was thinking about it too. Yeah. It sounds like a fun game.
Nice.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun game.
I mean, I've heard it's a great game.
Yeah, I heard it. I definitely want to try it. I'm just like, because what I saw, I looked at the game and I was like, this is a great game. And then when you argued it, I was like, yeah, this sounds like an MMORPG. It feels like an RPG.
Oh, it's a game right up my alley.
Yeah, it's
These
a
are
game, right?
games I like
If
to
we were
play.
arguing like RPGs or something like that,
Yeah.
you would have won 100%. But yeah, Bryce is co-op, so Bryce got that one.
No,
so
it's cool.
yeah,
No worries.
no, there's still three
I mean,
questions.
it's still a co-op game, but you know.
Yeah, it's still a co-op
At least-
game.
It's a
at
game
least-
you can play co-op. It is not
Yeah.
a co-op game.
Yeah. We're not saying it's not a co-op game. We're just saying
No,
that.
no. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's a game you can play co-op. It is not a co-op game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We're not arguing it is. But anyway, what they're saying in the chat.
Naming all other games that you could play co-op.
Oh shit! No,
Mario Brothers 1. I mean, it's not really
Bullshit.
co-op, I guess. It's more like a versus
I
mode.
still tell Double Dash.
Double Dash is
Double Dash. Yeah.
I actually went with an underrated one, Worms. Worms is a good co-op game. You have to like.
Oh yeah, Worms.
You have
is,
to like
you
this,
know,
dude.
that.
Yeah,
that
I was
would've
gonna
been
say
a great
Lemmings,
answer.
but I was like, Worms seemed like a better co-op game. 'Cause
Worms.
you literally gotta.
Yeah.
It seems like
Worms
a
is
good.
so hard.
It is.
Miss putting Overcooked 2 in the chat is diabolical.
Mario 3.
It's diabolical.
Did
right
you not
there.
read what I said? Overcooked. I literally said.
I put Stardew Valley first.
I said
okay?
Stardew Valley is a
I
good
love
answer,
Stardew.
but I was thinking Stardew Valley was a good one. But Overcooked 2, I literally said Overcooked.
Yes,
Overcooked.
Stardew Valley is a good answer, but Stardew Valley, it's a game that you can play co-op. It's not
I've
necessarily
never,
yeah, I
co-op.
know.
I've
I was
never
just-
played
I was
with
just-
anybody. I've got such a huge progress on the game, and I've never played with one.
You got a Switch?
Yeah, but I play it on Xbox. But I mean, does it switch over?
Don't worry.
No, it
No.
doesn't switch over.
Ah, damn
Yeah, I
it.
didn't think
That
so.
sucks. Yeah. But also I said Overcooked is a game made by the devil himself. And then yeah, I literally said that. It is it's Hell's Kitchen, literally. Like you wanna play Hell's Kitchen with the devil? Play Overcooked too.
Hey, you
There
want to
is
lose
actually
friends? Play
There
Overcooked.
is
Play
another
Overcooked
game.
too. Yeah.
Game series that it is not technically co-op, but it is a lot of fun playing co-op, and that is Little Big Planet.
Yeah, a little bit. Planet.
Oh, yeah.
that's good.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Because that is another one where you might lose some friends.
Yeah.
What about
Oh, yeah,
what
for
about
sure.
Dead by Day? Not Dead by Daylight. What was it?
You're talking about Dead by Daylight. It's a co-op game, but it's not. It's a co-op. It's a multiplayer game. It's not a co-op game.
I thought it'd be definitely a co-op because you got to help each other. It's not count. It don't count.
It's a 1v4, so it's
Yeah.
you know,
Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm trying to get the context.
when
I
you're
just
on
assumed it was
the
co-op.
survivor side, then it's co-op.
Well, you gotta help the other person, so it wouldn't count.
Yeah, but it's also you can also play by yourself and get matched with random strangers.
Okay, I got you.
Right.
All right. Semantics. Okay. understandable. Yeah. Okay.
It's a mix. Yeah, it's a mix of
It's
both.
mixed bag. It's both. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. We would have accepted it as the answer, but I would have thought about it. But anyway.
No, I'm not worried about it.
On to the next one.
On to the next one. Question 2. Now, guys, I did not put up a question card because, guys, funny fact, I did not make the question card for this one because it originally was going to be the question for this episode, but I used that for Drunk Gamer Grudge.
All good.
You said words, and I don't understand what you're saying, but just ask the question, Mask.
Okay, so question number 2. Question number 2. People want to know, what is the best sky level? Because April is around the words, I can say them.
What?
April is around the corner. So
April
what
is tomorrow.
Are you sure you're drinking ginger ale?
Yes, I'm definitely
April
drinking.
is
I can't
tomorrow.
Not gin and ale.
Gin and ale.
Chin and ale. All right. So guys, so what is the best sky level? And this time we're starting off with Bryce. Let me get your answers. Bryce, what is your
The
answer?
Skyland from Super Mario Brothers 3 on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
There you go.
I'm sorry, the regular Nintendo. Rather.
Yeah.
not the
I'm
Super.
sorry I couldn't get the actual Skyland, but this is definitely one of the levels
all
because
good.
I remember playing that motherfucker. It's fresh in my mind.
That's from What, Mario World?
It's beautiful. Super Mario 3.
Oh, that is 3. Yeah. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm dumb.
So, Rob, what's your answer?
I've got the eye from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Okay.
Wrong
one. Sorry. Here we go.
I want to say that was originally out for the Wii U, or was it Wii?
I don't know, but I have a feeling that is this your answer? They got to be.
06 was probably the Wii.
I don't know if that's your answer, but when I typed in it, this GIF came up, so I just wanted to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll work. It's still.
I like it.
Of course, you like it.
Good sign for me. Yeah.
It's all right.
I mean, that's what happens when you play Ocarina of Time, but
Right.
Yeah.
It came out in 2006, so I think that's the Wii.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I have Zelda fans that says, I don't know what your hatred is.
Even though it looks kind of good for the Wii right there. That clip.
All right. But so guys, so
also could be the Switch version, the remake.
Yeah, it
Right.
It could, yeah.
True that.
All right. Well, while I was distracting you, I was wondering if Miss got the time ready.
Yep.
All right. You may go. So, Bryce, you may go as soon as Miss says you to go.
Go.
All right. I'm making my argument for my level.
Yes.
Skyland, Mario 3. Well, we already know from Super Mario 1, 2, and 3, we got the classic platforming fun. It delivers tight, responsive platforming, making the Skyland a joy, man. This is so much fun. The level design is creative. It encourages creative movement, especially with the power-ups like the Tanuki suit. We're talking about Tanuki suit, man. Like, come on. This is classic video game shit right here. Bright atmosphere, unlike the eerie mechanical feel of the sitting in the sky. Skyland is colorful, inviting, with floating platforms and cheerful music. Everybody feels good when they come here. There's a variety of level design. The Skyland is split into two sections, the ground and the sky, connected by a tower. And this transition adds the depth to the world, makes reaching the sky feel rewarding. Once you got up there, man, you were like on top of the world. The first time you went to the sky world in Mario 3, and you got a Tanuki suit, and you could just fucking flutter up there, you're in a whole new world. You'd never experienced anything like this, and you probably still haven't. Nothing's ever grasped your heart like that still today in video gaming. Like, this is a true one-of-a-kind experience. And then the fast-paced gameplay. The puzzle-heavy mechanics. I mean, it's very simple. It's fun. It's new. It's experience. You have to kind of have a little Mario know how to get there. And that's why it's rewarding. It becomes rewarding because you've been playing Mario 1 and 2, and then 3 comes along, and it just evolves everything you thought Mario could do in another direction. And they were all it was just a beautiful moment when they finally took you to the sky in Mario Land. Time.
20 seconds. Okay.
That's fine. I'll call it.
All right, Rob, you're next.
All right.
Go.
All right. Well, I can't name these little creatures' name, but the Orca, what do we call them? But they lived in a city long before the events of Twilight Princess, but it's not known how it came to be built. So to get access to this city, you have to use a sky cannon. But at one point it was lost and it fell into despair. It was repelled to where you can have access to it to get up to the city. So that's the only way that Link could get up to. There was one of the largest dungeons up in City in the Sky, as along with a Temple of Time. So, just like Bryce's, this also has a lot of puzzle mechanics in this City in the Sky. You have a lot of like wind, and you also have a lot of like fans where you have to like turn the fans on and off. Well, I guess it's not really the wind. I guess it's more like the fans on and off in order to access new areas. So I mean, you have to go through different floors. There's more, more floors, not just one floor, but there's multiple floors. You have to go through the dungeons. And then you got the Temple of Time. Over time, you can easily grab onto things with your claw shot. So in other words, you got a lot of mechanics, a lot of puzzles, and a lot of like different type of tool set that you have to use to get into certain areas of the city, the dungeons and all that stuff. It's challenging. I mean, of course, it's a Zelda game, so like every Zelda game has some challenging moments. Always going to have puzzle mechanics in the game. So I really think that this is a very interesting, really cool little City in the Sky level that was put into Twilight Princess. And I got nothing else. Time. I probably got like a minute, don't I?
40 seconds.
40 seconds.
Okay. Wow.
All right, you done?
Yes, I'm done.
All right, cool. All right, so we have one in this one corner. We have a sky zone where it's a cloud, and you're on a cloud to a kingdom in the sky. And on the other hand, you have Zelda. Which is basically every single sky zone that you can see in Zelda, which they put in every future 3D Zelda. I don't know, but anyway, all this to make time. So you have 5 minutes. We want to see.
No,
blood.
you got 5 seconds.
You have 5 seconds to charge.
Mine's bottom. Okay.
You have 5 seconds.
Good game, bro. Good game.
Time. You have 5 minutes to go to destroy each other's answers. To literally take belt to ass to each of your answers. We want belt to ass whippings on here, people, with this fight. And the belt to ass whooping, we know you're into the liver. Missed. It is yours.
What are you saying?
Belt to ass.
Fuck, dude.
Go.
Go.
Are we there?
Anytime
Okay.
today.
I didn't hear it.
Belt
but-
to ass!
Hear it all.
I didn't hear the
I
go.
don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Okay.
It's like a quiet moment.
So you're right.
Okay.
I was waiting for go. I didn't hear it, but Mario 3, it's bright, whimsical atmosphere is much more fun to enjoy than the eerie mechanical feel of the City in the Sky. Skyland is colorful and inviting with cheerful music.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
See that? I mean, you got some
City
cool
in the Sky
mechanics.
it doesn't give you an inviting vibe. Nobody wants to be there.
Well,
When you're in Mario 3,
okay.
you never want to leave.
Well, I don't
It's
know
there's-
about all that.
There's
because
fast-paced gameplay. The
everyone wants
Skyland
to
keeps
leave a
players
level and beat
moving
the
with
level.
action sequences and lots of enemy
but
encounters. It's well paced.
That's
It's well timed out.
exactly
It's
what
smart
the other
programming.
game, my game, is too. Because you got a dungeon, one of the largest dungeon in the game, which you got a lot of puzzles and mechanics that you have to do, and you have to have your certain tools to able to advance to the next part of the level. So I mean, it's got the same mechanics as yours. It just might be colorful like yours. Yeah, it's a dungeon.
It's
you also got
much
the
more
temple of time
inviting.
to go through too.
Mario Skyland is, even within the scope of Mario levels, it's one of the best Mario levels. because of the atmosphere.
I don't know about one of the best
can't,
Mario levels. There's a lot of better Mario
you finally
levels out
kind of
there
break
than that.
free. You finally break free a little bit, and you feel a little bit of freedom.
You can do
in
the
this video
same thing.
Before we ever felt
and there's and Zelda has good mechanics and good puzzling, just like any other Zelda game. So you have that challenge that you can go through. You have challenges, and you have the puzzle to go through stuff.
We were all having fun doing it. Mario and Zelda, everything's so dry and bland, and it didn't pop up. It didn't have that emotional
Mario is a
connection.
different concept than what Zelda does. Mario is more of a colorful, you got your plumbers and stuff, and it's more like an old school turn base, where you got Zelda, which is like a role playing, not really an RPG, but you know what I mean. And then
the first Zelda was supposed to be a Mario game, so we're not even going to go on to that. The first Zelda game was supposed to be a Mario game.
I know,
it was supposed to be Mario.
Also,
we're not even going We're not even going to talk about
a 2D top view,
that kind of.
But they advanced the
but
Zelda
they wanted
games
it to be
when
Mario.
it came out for Nintendo 64 originally, and they made it all 3D, just like the Mario games. And then they keep advancing the technology and the graphics detail in the Zelda games from what they started in the original Zelda for the Nintendo 64.
There's just
all the way up to what they have now.
Game with Mario Brothers 3. There's too much variety in level design compared to your game. There's too much level design variety in the Sky world. We've got different outfits. We got different abilities.
Yeah, you have. Well,
we're
I mean, you don't have different
behind
abilities,
the walls.
We're
breaking levels of
you have to use
flames.
with different type of weapons you have to use to get to certain levels. You have different levels in your different floors you go through to advance to get through the dungeon to whatever you have to get.
Mario had different abilities, different weapons, but they were much more fun. Like in Zelda, you got full hearts, so you can shoot a. You can shoot a little beam out of your sword.
Claw shot.
We're getting a Tanuki suit and flying to the clouds, partner.
Because you can sometimes you have to.
We're flying in a Tanuki suit. We're getting a fireball. We're getting superstar mode. Fucking doing backflips and shit.
Like that too.
Zelda, it's too dry. It's too bland. It's too slow.
You can go to the left, to the right. You can do all kinds of different stuff.
It's not user friendly. Mario 3.
I mean, plus you have the ability of the Wii remote, so it's more like motion. You can play with.
We saw where that went.
Nunchucks.
We saw where the Wii remote went. It was done in one generation. It was done in one generation.
Right, but the Wii was also a very successful system.
It was,
for Nintendo.
And then it died as soon as the next
only reason it
came
died
out,
is because they released the Wii.
Because it was a gimmick.
That was the only reason why it died.
No, the Wii U was a bigger gimmick, and it died even faster.
And it brought us to the Switch.
Yeah,
which is one of the greatest
uses the motion.
Ever made.
Nobody uses the motion controls on the Switch
at
all.
Anymore. They don't need to anymore.
Exactly. That's why the Wii died.
All right, the Wii's dead.
Stop.
All right, shut up.
Can we just appreciate the dive into how the Switch is the greatest system to ever exist?
I would leave, but I have to stay here. Yeah. I know that was like
I just want to appreciate that.
I could have said it's out for the Switch.
The game
came out for Switch.
See how you try to say, "Hey, Mac, remember how you try to come at me with stuff? You're doing the same to me." Fuck, she just takes a chair like, ha, Mac, I got you back.
Mario 3's on Switch too. Yeah. They're all on Switch, partner. We can argue that all day. We both pick Nintendo games.
No.
All right,
I'm just saying, yeah.
I have a question. So here's the question. So in any Sky level, there is one particular boss that is set for that particular level. What is the most particular boss that is in your level? Because we know this is fucking Zelda. This is fucking Zelda and Mario. They can have particular bosses. They have done this before. They even in the future. So, what is that particular boss that is set in this particular level that, like, wow, that makes this level interesting? Y'all think that's the deal? That anybody thinks it's a bad question?
Who wants to go first?
I'm thinking, Miss, you think that's bad?
Ask her a question again.
I'm saying, what particular boss, particular enemy or situation in your game for that level is the most interesting. Tell me that one boss in your level, the one enemy in your level that you don't see anywhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah. I asked this question for a reason because I played both of these games.
So, in other words, what you're asking is, what boss do you have that's not in every other game?
Well, what boss is like significant in your, like, this is a significant boss or character in that level? Like, it's so significant for that level. Like, you didn't see it in any of the other levels, but you see it in this level.
Sure.
All right. So, Bryce, you go first.
The boss I'm picking, which is the only boss in that area, is Roy Koopa.
No, I mean, not boss. You don't gotta be a boss. It's just an enemy. Any enemy.
Enemy boss.
Any boss. You can open it up. You don't gotta be a boss.
Okay.
Oh,
so you can choose it. You can choose
any like Blackie, anybody. It's just that's set, like, that's something that was memorable. In other words, what the memorable boss from this level? That's what I mean.
Memorable enemy, because
enemy. I'm sorry. I keep saying
enemies.
Boss. They're enemies. Yeah. I'm sorry. I keep fucking that up. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I just wasn't trying to.
You want me to come back to you?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's an old game. I need to say it.
Rob, you got one?
I think the most strange one in the game, and that particular level, would have to be the mini boss, which is a flying lizard.
Oh, interesting.
You don't really see a lizard really flies around, but this lizard has an ability to fly, and they have shields and swords, which those shields have the claw shot design on the front of them, on the front of this particular boss. But I think that is, like, you don't see that really. I mean, I'm sure there is a flying lizard in other type of games, but to me, that's more the one that really sticks out to me in that level.
All right. Bryce, you got one?
Yeah. When you said it, I had it in my head. I couldn't think of the name, but Rocky Wrench from Mario. I'm sorry, not Rocky Wrench. Rocky Wrench. He's the one that throws the fucking hammers.
He throws the hammers, or he just throws
The hammers are the wrench.
Yeah.
Well, right. They look like hammers or a wrench.
You okay?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
He's memorable. I remember when I was playing Mario, he was the one that gave me the most trouble. Like, once you learn Mario and a little bit of physics, like, you can bounce around everybody, but his timing was with the jump and the hammer throw or the wrench throw. It was a little tricky. I would always get caught up there, like, all right, I gotta step back, let him do his timing, jump, throw, run underneath, So that's the one I would go with. He was one of the most memorable because he honestly gave me the hardest time. Okay. There's a guy that he's like that turtle that jump up, throw the wrench. It was just a weird timing.
Oh, so you're talking about the one that comes out the pipe and throws a wrench at you?
No, they weren't necessarily. They'd show up in, like, pairs. You know what I mean?
Oh, they just pop. You're talking about on the ship. They pop up on the ship and throw wrenches at you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what
And
you're talking about. Yeah. Gotcha.
And they'd always and they would jump to the next level, or they'd drop to the next level.
Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. Now, yeah. They would drop down and then they'll throw a wrench. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly.
Name for it, but
if y'all play Mario 3, if you're on the ship, you know those guys that don't show, they pop up and they just pop up for no reason. They throw a wrench at you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, my brain finally clicked.
Yeah, they just
turtles.
pop up. Like they
turtles
just pop up.
On their hind legs.
Yeah, they just pop up and just throw a wrench.
And they arc a little wrench at you, and then they jump on the next level.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
The other one, yeah, they don't always show up in pairs at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck those guys.
Those are my.
Sorry, you just brought up like repressed memories.
Right. Everybody's blocking them out because they're such a pain in the ass. I had to dig deep as well.
Yeah. No, I got you. All right. So funny. So Freddie, do he that shall not be named have anything to say about this Zelda game or no?
He shall not be named is not in the room with me.
All right, cool. Why would you? I'm sorry, I'm laughing at that. So, what many facts? Why are you doing this too?
Right now, I'm reading the chat. What is going on?
Franny is killing it. Jeez. I hate you so much right now. I really hate you right now. She's killing me. She's just. She talks shit.
What, Georgie?
See, this is why I say this.
I was like, man, it's creepy in the chat.
That sounds like my kind of night, man. A switch orgy?
Freddie, this is why I say I would not be surprised if we're related somehow.
Stardew Valley is making me horny.
All right. So
I mean, you can get down and dirty in Stardew Valley.
Yeah, you
so,
can. You can. You just got to sneak into the room,
guess,
right, Scott?
I've only played solo.
All right. So all right. So you don't got no facts. I'm sorry.
I mean, not really. I mean, there was like one kind of interesting tidbit. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Chris is came in here and made an orgy.
In the Skyland level, apparently there's a glitch in the original version where the airship can hide in an undetermined area between the ground and the sky. That means that if this happens, the player can be permanently stuck and unable to continue as they cannot reach the airship to challenge it.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's bullshit.
The bullshit.
Bullshit. Oh, look at him left eye.
But I'm sure they patched it with the newer versions.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Wait a minute, is that the Game Boy version? What? Oh, wow, we just got dirty in here, people. So.
No, I was like, man, what's going on in the chat?
Well, I mean, we're getting dirty, dirty as hell. I don't know. This is GF1. If you saw the beginning of the screen, it said "children leave." So yeah, this is not for kids. Chicago, July.
No, it's funny how we brought up how the Switch was the greatest console ever.
I know, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm agreeing with you 100%. The Switch is the greatest console ever.
What do you think about the Dreamcast?
Hey, I was the one that
Don't
waited.
you talk about the Dreamcast in a poor way
I was
around me.
the one that waited in line to get my launch console.
Me too.
Yeah.
I got
I
the
ain't gonna lie, I
got
like
the
the Switch,
the
yeah.
little credit card. It said $99.99 on it.
I got mine when it first came out.
Yeah.
That's how much I loved the Dreamcast.
Oh yay!
I was there day one.
Me too.
Soul Calibur.
Oh yes.
Power Stone.
Yes.
Blue. What was that one?
Blue Stingo.
Yes.
Blue Stingo. Yes.
Yes, man. That shit was so dope.
great. I loved that game. Oh, I played the crap out of that game.
Semen?
Oh yeah, that was an interesting
Can
one.
we even say that?
And we'll right back to the orgy.
Right. Sonic, but the Sonics were dope on there too, though. The Sonic Adventure,
Sonic
1 and
Adventure
2.
2. I played
with the VMU. He's kissing his Dreamcast controller right now.
I love the Dreamcast, man.
With the VMU, I could take that little thing.
I was so sad when the Dreamcast failed. I was like,
me too.
No.
It's an awesome system.
56K modem.
I know, right? I know, right? And they
dial up.
Yeah, they want to put it.
I remember playing
Ahead of its
Fantasy
time.
Star Online.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
I was there.
Yeah, that's a game.
inside.
Yeah, that's a
That's
game
inside.
system that certainly should have been an A tier system, not a B tier system. I just want to let you know that.
What are we doing about gamer budget?
You started it.
We're vibing.
All right.
Look, some of us
question
have other
3.
shit to do.
All right.
Vote on this one yet?
All right, so
We didn't vote.
I'll go first.
Vote on those Skylands, please.
I'll go first. So here's the thing. Bryce, I'm going first because I played both of these games. So here's the thing. Rob, your game is hard. That level is hard as fuck, and I have night terrors of that damn game, that damn level, and every time I play it. And also, I have friends, not just friends in here. I have other friends that if I say anything bad about, your game, they know where I live and they'll hunt me down.
Oh no,
Shawnee, Megan, please don't hunt me down. I didn't say nothing bad about that damn game. I said nothing bad.
Well, Mafia got ties in this shit.
I did not say anything bad about this. But
in my answer.
No, but I just want to put that out there. But I have played it. It is a hard game. Bryce, I played your game. I played your level. I literally asked that question for a fucking reason because with that level, I remember those guys, but I remember those guys particularly in level 3, not that level because they popped up in the level before that. I feel like your level is I keep forgetting that your level even is a cloud level because it just has certain levels that look like they're clouds, but sometimes it's on the ground and it looks like it is on the ground. So it doesn't feel like a sky level. It just feels like they just put a theme in it. It just feels like a normal Mario game. And there's nothing in particular. I asked that question for a reason because I wanted to see what particular bosses in yours that I didn't know about in your game, that in that level that I didn't know about. So that really what slide it over. Even though Rob is hard as hell, he did give me something different. So I'm going to go with Rob on this one. Missed.
Rob.
Any particular? Is it?
I love challenges like that. So, because I actually never played Twilight Princess, but I like challenges in games like that. Plus, it did sound more kind of my speed. I played enough Mario games where it's kind of like, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Not saying Mario 3 is a bad game. I mean, particularly.
It is not.
It's not, but
Mario games, they have a very particular formula.
Yeah. I mean, Mario World is better, but I'm not saying anything. So, Franny, what do you think?
I have not played either of those games, and I'm going to be 100%. I was not paying attention to this argument because I was in chat doing a bunch of shit. So, everybody said Rob, so good job, Rob. You won.
She was so busy talking about how the Switch is the best system ever made.
Thank you for admitting it.
I know. Never.
So what's question 3, Mac?
Fucking hate you, Franny, right now. But I love you at the same time. All right. Question 3. Oh, wait a minute. What they're saying in the chat? Because we got some.
Question 3.
You really want to know?
No, I don't. I don't want to know. Question 3, people. Question 3. We want to know what is the best. What was it? I said best third. What was it? What is the best RPG for the 7th generation console? So no PC games. No, just gotta be a console in that 7th generation. I think.
Does it?
What?
Can it be out for PC?
Yeah, it can be out for PC, but it had to
Okay.
originated on the. Because we know that some games can go on the PC. We know this, but originally it was for that system. So I allowed it because I looked up yours. I said it originally was released for that. All right.
Okay.
So, Bryce, what's your answer?
Tales of Vesperia on the Xbox 360.
Oh no, I'm sorry, not Bryce. Oh, Rob. Sorry, I got Rob.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. I missed
Okay. So I got Dragon Age Origins, which came out for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3.
Gotcha. Now, Bryce, what is your answer?
Tales of Vesperia for the Xbox 360.
There you go. Now we're on track.
Beautiful.
All right. We're gonna get this a little bit. All right. Going back to the main, if I can get there. All right. So, while we're waiting on to Miss to get the question.
Got it.
Damn. All right.
He's in a hurry.
He is in a hurry. All right, Rob.
Keep it
No,
moving.
I actually just have this saved in my phone. That's why I'm always ready.
Oh, okay.
Prepare.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, Rob,
Okay.
before I start your clock,
Oh.
as a Dragon Age fangirl, do not disappoint. You got 3 minutes. Go.
Okay. So, as myself, I'm a huge Dragon Age fan myself. Looking forward to play the new one. But anyways, so Dragon Age is a game where you have different classes and races that you can choose from. You've got elves, you got dwarfs, mages, you got the humans and all that stuff. And some of the stuff that you can really do in this game is really, really cool because you can actually establish a relationship with some of the NPCs and literally do the naughty stuff. But you have a lot of different people that you join into this adventure of Dragon Age. You have so many different skills that you can acquire. It depends on what class you've chosen. Different weapons, different armor. You have so many different type of powers, character skills. There is so much stuff that you can level up to grow, to really advance in the storyline of this particular one. And this particular Dragon Age people say is the best storyline out of most of them. I haven't played the new one, so I don't know how the storyline with that one is. But this was usually picked as one of the best storylines in all the, like Dragon Age 1, Dragon Age 2, and Inquisition. It's a classic RPG style, because I know Inquisition is a different style of gameplay than what Origins was. But you can interact with your party members. You can purchase new armor, gear, weapons. Pretty much your character is a warden. You pretty much join the wardens in that storyline. It's been a minute since I played the game, so I can't exactly remember all of the storyline, but I know for sure it involves the wardens. But it's like you got like cutscenes. I mean, there's so much to do in this game. Quests, side quests, main quests, new areas, dungeons, bosses, different type of. It's just a lot of game, and Dragon Age to me has a lot of great storyline based tons with a lot of interactions with the NPCs. And I'm just going to stop there because I'm just rumbling now. I'm ranting now.
You know what's funny? I was hoping you still would because I'm such a fan of Dragon Age. So.
Yeah. I love Dragon
But I
Age.
get it. I get it.
I love Dragon. I can just go for just rant about this game forever.
All right, Bryce, you're next.
Okay, are you ready?
Hey, Bryce.
Hello.
Somebody who played several Tales of series. Don't disappoint me. You got 3 minutes left.
Well, I'm going to tell you that I've played Dragon Age and Tales, and this is why I'm going to tell you that Tales is better. First of all, this is the first time Tales has gone HD. And that's pretty much what I was waiting for to get into this game. The real-time combat system, unlike traditional turn-based RPGs, it features an action-oriented battle system that keeps the fights dynamic and strategic. I love the way the fighting is balanced. It's real-time, but it feels a little turn-based. Somehow they were able to balance that in such a way that I'm feeling all the sensations of both sides of RPG combat. The character development is unlike any RPG I've ever played. I mean, every storyline goes into so many different branches that I had never experienced before. This game really just kind of blew my mind in terms of what RPGs were capable of. Even after playing Skyrim and Dragon Age, I was late to the Tales of series, and this one blew my mind. Like, and it still does today. I'm still a huge follower. The beautiful art style, the anime. I mean, it feels like you're watching an anime series while controlling every aspect of it. The dialogue, the combat, the costumes you're wearing, and the endless possibilities of it. I thought I had beat the game. They duped me, man. They really duped me because I thought I was about to beat the game. They were like, "This is it. This is the last boss you're gonna fight," and I put so much time into grinding and leveling up because I couldn't beat this boss, and I finally beat the boss. And they're like, "Just kidding. We're just opening up a whole nother fucking section of the story in the world to you," and all the extra content that's involved, all the side quests, all the main stories, all the music, the animation. That's what really broke it for me over Dragon. I can't talk about Dragon Age right now, but I'm talking about just the overall experience of Tales of Vesperia. It was the best RPG I had ever played on the Xbox 360. And that's over Skyrim. That's over anything else that you could name right now. And I was utterly shocked when they told me I hadn't beat the game. It literally blew my mind that I had done all that work.
That was very artistic.
I know. It was. I don't. Yeah. Anyway, guys.
I have strong feelings about the game.
I understand. We understand this, and we know we're going to get a fight here. So we have. I'm not even going to attempt to say anything about it because I feel
Don't, because I will fly to where you are and I will hurt you.
You're coming to Chicago. I'm scared that you're going to choke me. I mean, you're already.
Are you actually coming to Chicago?
I didn't say one way or the other.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could plan, but you might.
I could. I didn't say one way or the other yet, Mac.
Yeah, but you're probably. I'm scared that you're gonna scuff him with a pillow.
Wait.
Anyway, guys, we have 5 minutes on the clock. You may main, kill, destroy. Do what you had to do. This is gonna be a passionate fight. 2 franchises, 2 great franchises. One will have to victor. Miss, you have the floor.
Actually, I'm going to correct you a little bit on that. It's 2 franchises that have had great games, but also have equally bad games too. Both of them do. All right.
Okay.
So...
two franchises that are normal.
Yes.
There we go.
Well, we picked the best out of the franchises, I guess.
I mean, yeah.
Well, we will see.
We'll
We got
see.
5
We'll
minutes
see.
left
It's
of
up to
one.
y'all argument.
Let's hope.
Let's hope. Yeah.
And
All right.
go.
So I gotta correct myself here. Dragon Age Origins is pretty much the first Dragon Age. I don't know why I thought it was it. But anyways, what do you I think the Dragon Age, because it is the first one in the series and it did win, game with the best from several game
You
publishers.
can't tell me you're going to tell me that it's the best because it had some relationships in it. Is that what you're going to tell me?
And they
Because
do
you
show
could bang
cyclic scenes to it too.
and yes.
Oh, I mean,
that was a cool feature.
That is
like
cool.
I said, I love Dragon Age, but that's not what makes the best
with
game.
NPCs.
Exactly.
Okay.
It was,
and that's also a cool concept of it because you can actually interact with NPCs and talk with NPCs to grow that relationship. Can you do that in your game?
yes. I mean,
Okay.
they won't. I don't think they'll get sexual. They don't get sexual in it, but you can. There
You have
are
different
multiple
races, different
plot
classes.
lines
Can
that
you create and
that
you kind of
you
tweak
can
your own character?
direct. You can direct certain dialogues in a certain
Okay.
way.
So that's just
This game is very open, and it's very
well. So is Dragon Age. It's a very open
not
world
open
game
in
as well.
sexual ways like Dragon Age, but
Well,
it's very
I'm talking
open
about
in its
besides the
dialogue
sexual,
options.
you
and,
also have a
and
lot to do in Dragon Age.
options.
There's a lot of quests. You can grind just like you can in your game. You can
Tales
grind
of
levels and
Vesperia,
stuff.
I honestly I don't think it ever ends. I put 200 hours into this game and I could never get to the end of it.
I mean, yes.
When I thought I was there, like the story led me to believe I was at the end of the game. And then I beat this huge boss and
now
then they say,
Dragon
well,
Age,
actually there's a whole nother part of the
Dragon
story that
Age,
just opened up.
You
And at that
can
point,
switch between different players. Like you can switch between the NPCs and the creator that you
the
created.
combat in Tales of Vesperia is
So-
just so much better than Dragon Age because
I
it's
don't
it's
know.
a little
I
fast
like-
paced.
I
It's
like
a little
the
faster
action in
pace.
Dragon
It's
Age.
faster pace, but it's also
because you can
just as tactical, if not more tactical.
You can choose your skill levels. You can choose your weapons.
Action oriented.
You can choose all kinds. You can choose what armor you have. You can choose what
Your
level
choices have a
armor,
little more
level
impact
weapons
in
and
how
stuff.
things go. It's a
Yeah.
little more fast paced, so you gotta hit the button. You know what I mean? You can't
And
just like
I don't
sit
have
there
any
for a half
problems
hour
with
and fall
that.
asleep and say, okay, now I'm going to choose what move I'm gonna do. But
In your
the
game?
characters and the story are memorable. They're more
Okay.
memorable than Tales of Vesperia.
I
The
think
narrative
Dragon Age is the same concept.
The narrative is so much. It's
Now-
it's
now,
more open. It's
what's
so much
great-
more open.
What is
than
good about the Dragon Age games is you
Dragon
can carry
Age.
over your character's status to the next game. You can transfer to the
There's
second
a
game.
ton of customization and strategy. Strategy is a
And
big
what's
part
great about
of
that,
Tales of Vesperia.
what everything that you've done in the first one, when you transfer all your save file to the second Dragon Age, what happens in the first Dragon Age will
Right,
continue with the storyline of the second one.
right.
So what you did in
But
the
we're
first
talking
one
about
and
the
how you
first
beat
one,
it
though. We're talking about the first
will
one.
carry over to the second one. I know we're talking about the first one, but I'm just saying that's a cool feature in the Dragon Age series that you can.
This game identifies itself individually every time. Each game is a new story. It's a new set of characters. It's a new plot line. It's not the same old redundant stuff. Oh, we're going to bring in the guy from the last time and bring in all the choices you've made.
Yeah,
We're
but-
making new choices. We're making new
But
because that constricts you. That
with
makes
the
you feel
Dragon
like
Age,
okay, now I need
whatever
to play
you've
the same
done
way I played in
will
one.
interact with the
Now,
ending.
now I'm two.
So you can actually mess things up, and you probably have different type of intakes of what the ending's going to be like. I mean, if you did good stuff with the NPCs, I remember that. If you do all the bad, if you treat them like crap, they'll remember
Tales
that.
of Vesperia does that too. I mean, there's multiple endings. in both. But overall, where my game excels is the combat and the narrative art style. The narrative art
has a
style.
pretty good
There
combat
is
style
so
too.
many.
It might be a little bit
cool
confusing.
cutscenes. The cutscenes.
And stop.
Shut up!
Cutscenes too.
Hey, Matt. I have a proposal for you.
Yes.
Can we put 5 more minutes on the clock? Because I kind of want to see where this goes.
I don't mind it. I actually want to see how it goes too, because I'm listening to and doing the chat at the same time.
5 might be too long, but we can.
I mean,
keep
I
going.
can nerf it down to 3.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll give you another 3 minutes. Let's go 3. What's easier for you, Miss? 3 or?
I don't care. I just gotta move like one number.
Okay, let's go with 3 minutes. All right, you got 3 minutes. We're not gonna give you a question. This is just 3 minutes. Go at it.
And go.
World of Vesperia is more open and inviting with seamless transitions between exploration and combat. Dragon Age is segmented. Tales of Vesperia is more open.
Segment? I mean,
it's segmented.
How do you know? Have you played the Dragon Age series?
Dragon Age Origins we're speaking of specifically.
Right.
I've worn Dragon Age shirt that I got at a pre-order event.
Okay.
On this show, with rapid fire assault rifle shots.
That there was novels.
It looks like I got shot in it.
Different type of novels that was prequel to
I've got the Dragon Age Origins graphic novel on my shelf right now. I know Dragon Age.
Okay.
And I know Tales of Vesperia. And what I'm telling you is that the exploration is better, the combat is better, the cinematic art style is better, the cutscenes are better, the story, the memorable characters are all better. They're all better in every way.
Do they have drops from the enemies?
Even from the, I don't know if you ever loaded the just Tales of Vesperia.
I've never played
from
Tales
the
of
gate
Vesperia,
and just opened it up.
No, I've never owned it. Never
The
played
theme
it.
song and the opening intro cutscene is it's magical. I love it. It gets you hyped up to play the game. Dragon Age, what's it got? You just got some old violin playing in the background and some fucking old lazy man trying to hum along. This is a rockin' ass Japanese anime song. It gets you jacked up, ready to play the game. There's high energy involved. What's the matter with and the intro matches what they deliver. They deliver.
Dragon Age. You don't have to speed through it. You can do all your other side quests.
You don't have to speed through this game either. Trust me. Like I said, I put 200 hours in this game and still never beat it.
Dragon Age series as well.
But I'm saying that opening scene, that opening main menu cutscene. If you don't press A or if you don't press start, you're in for a treat, brother. You're in for a treat.
Sometimes I don't even watch cutscenes, so I mean that doesn't.
I'm talking about the intro right when you load the game.
Okay. I don't know.
It's magical. I love it.
I like something it's like not a long
Dragon Force metal
cutscenes. I like something it's like short, sweet, and get in the game.
Yeah, and it gets you hyped up for it. You can skip through it at any time, but it gets you in the mood. You're like, oh shit, what is this? What is this game?
Yeah, but Dragon Age has got that petite feel of it. That makes you really want to play that.
It's like Skyrim, but I can bang people. You know what I mean? That's all it's got going for it.
Okay. Dragon Age is,
or it's like Mass Effect. It's like Mass Effect mixed with Skyrim
level.
Okay,
gaming.
Time.
All right, cool. Effects.
Ooh, Mac, you don't want me to do this because I'm gonna be right in the fire with them.
All right, I don't want you to go with facts.
I can geek out with both of these.
I feel you.
But I'm going to clarify something, Mr. Bryce. You were talking about how Vesperia has multiple endings. It does not. It has only one ending. But you can change certain dialogues leading up to the ending, but the ending is the same. Spoiler alert for anybody who wanted to play it. Whereas Dragon Age does have multiple endings, and it does depend on on your choices. And I mean, from the get-go, it depends on your choices.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that because Rob and I will probably sit here and talk like 5-6 hours about Dragon
Right.
Age.
Argument's over. I can't speak anymore on it. I'm not going to. I'm not going to say anything.
But again, just to clarify, yes, dialogue does matter in Vesperia, but it only leads to one ending. Dragon Age does have multiple endings, and your choices do matter.
It does.
All right. Franny, who you thought won?
Technically, doesn't Miss go first?
Damn it. Fucking shit. Really? Okay. Miss.
I thought you did. No,
first.
no.
No, I went second last time.
Yeah, I went first. Yeah, I went first.
Oh, yeah. As much as I love the Tales series, I have to go with Dragon Age because I played that one multiple times.
Okay.
And I mean, like, I got different results every time. That's how I know about the different endings. Your decisions from the jump matter.
Well, I'm sorry. What game was this, Miss?
Dragon Age.
This one.
Origins.
Origins. I mean, all of them do. Like all of them.
It just includes the expansion pack. That's what it was why it's Origins, because it includes the first one in the expansion.
Right, but I'm just saying it's not the
Yeah.
entire franchise.
Yeah, it's
as a
not the
whole.
whole
It's
franchise. It's just Origins specific.
one game in particular.
Okay. I got you. Franny.
I think I'm gonna go with Dragon Age as well.
All right, cool. All right, good. All right. If it was up to me, I definitely would go with Dragon Age. It seems like a game with multiple endings. It seems like the better game. Not saying that Bryce, that your game is good, isn't good. It just feels like the better.
None
game.
of you have played it.
Hey, I played the Tales games. I didn't play that one, but I played the Tales games. I know what happens.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I played the Dragon Age games, and I have not played the Tales game. And also, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was in the chat the whole time. I wasn't paying attention, so I just let Franny go. So I just
Well, it didn't
cannot lie
matter.
to you.
By the time it came to you, it didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Sorry.
It worked out in my favor.
No. Let's rewind the clock here. What you are both saying is I'm the only one who's paying attention.
No. I'll tell you what exactly. When he said that there were multiple endings to that game,
Yeah.
that's what sold me. Because if I'm playing an RPG and there are multiple endings and my decisions matter, then that's what I'm gonna go for. All right. If I'm playing an RPG and none of my decisions matter and the ending is just gonna be the ending, then why give me the illusion of choice?
Fair. That's the point. That's a good point.
That's the problem I had with Tales of Vesperia is you think your choices make a difference and they really don't.
That's a fair point.
That's why I like Dragon Age, because it was like
So everything before that didn't affect you at all? 'Cause the
Like I said,
entire
that was-
amazing game that they presented to you didn't matter because you didn't get two options.
Okay,
that were
Bryce,
ending?
I'll say this about your game. It is better looking. Okay, Rob cannot argue that one. Your game is better looking.
Yeah, and it's a better story.
I will not say that.
I did, and I will again.
And I'm a judge. Overruled.
That was funny. Overruled.
You got a gavel over there. You got a gavel over there. Goddamn.
That was funny. Overruled.
If this was
Slam
the
the
dick
gavel
cleaning
down over
contest,
here.
she won.
Yeah, she won. All right, what you saying in the chat?
That
Matt, go to question 4.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
What? Ghost
you
Train?
don't want to talk
And the misery.
about the gonorrhea, all right?
We know in Baldur's Gate you got the clap. We know.
Yeah, that's true, and it was worth it. We're not gonna talk about how Franny got her character literally got ghost railed by
We already talked about having orgies.
Yeah, but she literally had a ghost orgy with one person. Gil literally actually projected his dick everywhere.
Okay, Mac, I got probed in every orifice by a squid boy. What's your point?
True. That is true, yeah. Guys, if you want to know about any of that stuff, you can go watch our Boulder Gate 3 streams, which is going to be fun to watch. So make sure you go watch it. All right, guys.
It's a channel.
It's on the channel.
That took years off my life, man.
That was so fun. So worth it. That was so worth it. All right, guys. For the final question tonight, I'm going to read it. All right, so guys, I didn't know, this is not in honor of anything. I just wanted to ask this fucking question. So the question is, you know, we haven't done this in a while. We ain't photoshopped some stuff. So we want to ask, what actor should play a live-action Samus in Metroid, the movie? I guess the movie.
Is there a movie coming out?
No. And I
No.
hope
Unless we make it.
Nobody. I hope that
I don't think we should be making movies. We're still stuck on orgies.
We're stuck in that orgy. Yeah, we
You
are.
should have been. You should have phrased that. What actress should play a live action movie? Not actor.
You never know. And hey.
Right. Or you just
No. I don't want to do that. We need open ended shit. We need equality. We need equality. Just don't say that.
Said who?
Yeah, because you don't want nobody to say, "Oh, you said something." Nope. Equality.
What you got? Windows 95 screensaver going on over there?
All right.
Who's first?
So who's
Me.
first last time? Who I went first last time?
I think it's Bryce.
I think it's Bryce.
Yeah, Bryce. You're first.
Yeah.
What is your answer?
To play Samus in Metroid live action? Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron. Well, hold on for a minute. It's gonna show up.
I hope.
Is that your
It
answer?
better be from Mad Max.
Yeah, well, no, it's just a picture. So I didn't get Fury Road, so I'm sorry.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know.
You know, she actually aged very well.
Oh, that looks great. That's actually that's how I imagine it. It's beautiful.
Somebody, please take photo, whatever this is, away from Mac. He needs to
It's
be
like
stopped.
MS Paint. It's MS Paint. He's just clipping and cropping.
It's definitely MS Paint. Someone needs to revoke his privileges. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
He's clipping and cropping. That's it.
All right, Rob, you're
Love it.
next.
I'm horrible at reading, but it's Mel Jovovich.
Mila Jovovich.
Mila Jovovich.
Yes.
Mila Jovovich.
I was
Something
I don't even know how I got it right.
Yeah,
Mila
I mean,
Jovovich. Yeah.
I know I'm not right either, but that's what's
There's
supposed
your
to be
answer.
good.
There's a lot of syllables in that last name.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Jovovich. Yeah. I mean, why didn't she change her name to Anderson? She is married to Paul W. I don't know. Anyway, there she is.
You know why.
I know. Is that your answer?
Yes.
It is. It is. Cool.
Why is she looking like a discount Liv Tyler in that picture?
Oh no! That's the photo I found. That's perfect. That's so perfect.
Walmart Liv Tyler.
Hey, buddy, why are you so
It really does. I'm not saying ugly. It's just like, wow, I never noticed she looks like Liv Tyler.
Yeah, she does kind of look like Liv Tyler. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that Photoshop. That's the daily Mac Photoshop fuck up. So
We
here
enjoyed
go.
it.
Yeah, I know.
Photoshop? That's the word that I was looking for.
Yep, that's the
Mac
word.
needs to have his license to Photoshop revoked.
No,
Adobe
no.
Revoke.
No, it's comedy. It's
It's comedy.
I'm Picasso.
physical humor.
Can somebody contact Microsoft Office or whoever owns Photoshop and tell them to revoke Mac's license?
Maybe Adobe.
Picasso.
I think it's
Fuck
Adobe.
you.
Isn't it?
Permit denied.
They will never deny. I ain't Picasso. Anyway, Bryce, tell us why Charlize Theron should be Samus Aran. Miss, you have the time?
I do.
Tell them when you're ready.
We're still sticking with 3 minutes, right?
Yes, we'll stick with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Because yeah. Well, this is a pitch, right? We're not pitching anything.
1, 2, 3. It's fine.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
not
need
pitching
much
nothing.
more than
This
that.
is just you trying
I'll
to
give you a forewarning.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah, we're not pitching shit.
Okay.
So am I just talking about my thing? Or can I talk about his too?
No, you're just talking about yours.
I got you.
Yeah,
All right.
if we're doing a pitch, it would be 5. Then you're not doing a pitch. You're just telling us why she should play against Samus. Yeah.
Just want to play by the rules.
No, I understand. I got you.
You're doing a great job.
Better job than me.
Thanks.
I was gonna say that. I was trying to beat her to the punch.
I'm halfway through a bottle of wine, so it's gonna get silly now.
Damn it.
Yes. Uh-oh.
I won't even admit to how much.
Well, before we get completely canceled, you got 3 minutes on the clock.
Put some time on the clock and tell me to go.
Go.
Why Charlize Theron is the best Samus for Metroid. She's proven her sci-fi action experience, obviously. She's played strong independent warriors in films like Mad Max Fury Road and Aeon Flux, and her ability to embody a stoic yet emotionally complex character aligns well with Samus. Physical presence and combat skills has demonstrated incredible physicality in action-heavy roles. We've seen it. We've seen her get busy. I'm telling you. Don't tell me you haven't seen her get busy. Making her believable as a bounty hunter navigating hostile alien worlds. I mean, she's ready to go. She's pretty much the female Master Chief, in my eyes. Samus and Charlize Theron. Commanding screen presence. She's a lone warrior, often silent and mysterious. Excels at portraying characters with quiet intensity, which fits with Samus's persona. And the fan support and previous consideration, she's been mentioned in casting discussions for a Metroid film already, showing that fans and industry people see her as a strong candidate. When you think of a strong woman like Samus from Metroid, to me, Charlize Theron comes to mind. It's an easy choice. It's easy. When I think of Mad Max, when I think of all the things she's already done, it's an easy choice. It makes so much sense. And you see why. She's been a strong actress in action movies. She's proven herself to be a good actress outside of the action, just with the actual emotion and the draw that she brings from the fans. She's got a good fan base. People are already into it. So it would be a great choice for Nintendo or whoever's behind the directing of it and producing of it to pick somebody like that. Somebody that's a well-known actress that has experience in that type of role, and someone that people like in the public space. So, I mean, that's about all I got.
Oh, perfect timing.
Thank you.
Sorry. Fuck you, Freddie. sorry, I'm reading something.
Oh yeah. What is it? These nuts on your chin?
No. Oh, Lord. Really? Oh, man, that's messed up. Anyway, Rob, that was a good one, Brian. Rob, you're next.
All right.
There's a lot of anger in chat. Good gracious.
Thank you, Ginger. Really?
Oh boy.
Somebody hates Yellowstone.
Her character pisses me the fuck off.
Okay, I got you.
Sorry, Rob. Who has the timer?
Yeah, I do. I was just waiting for the conversation to end.
I'm done. I'm quiet.
All right, 3 minutes on the clock. Go.
All right, so I have chosen, I can't say her name, but you know who I'm talking about. She is a Ukrainian American actress, supermodel, fashion designer, singer, and public figure, but she has made quite a bit of movies that she's been in to make a name of herself, and she is most known for such films as The Fifth Element, awesome film, Ultraviolet, and the Resident Evil franchises. I mean, she's also been in numerous other movies like Zoolander 2. She have been in, oh jeez, sorry, there's a lot, but I can name them all. She's been on like Hellboy. I mean, she's done a lot of action, karate, martial arts type roles. I mean, she was in the $1 Million Hotel. He Got Game. Her acting ability is awesome, and I think with her style that she have done in the previous movies that she has been known for, I think she can fit Samus's role quite nicely, because Samus is about the action, but Samus is also have a different type of personality as well. So it could be action and it could be other stuff, and I believe that she can pull that off with her acting skills, with her background, whether she's trained in martial arts to play in the Resident Evil series. She has played a awesome role in The Fifth Element. I mean, you can try to play a girl who can't really speak English and gets herself in a lot of trouble, and has to rely on someone else to try to help her. But she's awesome. She's really known for those type of movies. She has 3 upcoming movies that is in post-production. But I believe she can really rock it. And that's really all I have to say.
30 seconds.
Yeah, cut. I'm done. Sorry. I can't think of anything else.
So, all right, 5 minutes on the clock. While we're doing that, so we have Furiosa in one corner, and hello Alice in another corner. Yeah, she called her the red bitch, as she would call her. Yeah. Huh?
No, I was just commenting. Elfie said she's Russian, but
yeah, she is. She is Russian. She is.
They must have it wrong in the IMDb. Then
she is 100%. She is Russian. She is. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I forgot she sounded Russian sometimes. So every time she's in the film, I was like, I keep forgetting she's Russian because.
Who is this?
Mila Jovovich.
Mila
Jovovich. Alice from Resident Evil.
And if you've seen The Fifth Element, Chicky Poo with the orange hair.
Yep.
Yes.
Never seen it.
You've never seen the film.
You've never seen the Fifth Element. You're
No,
shitting me
right now.
Oh my god. Okay.
Please, as a nerd, watch The Fifth Element.
Oh, I love The Fifth Element.
It's a pretty good damn film.
It has Bruce Willis in it. Nothing else but respect.
Bruce Willis is sci-fi. I mean,
and Chris Tucker and Debo's name.
No disrespect.
Put respect on their name.
Tiny Lister. Yeah, Tiny Lister. Yeah.
Debo.
Tebow.
I should have waited till after the show to say
I'm
that.
just
right?
saying, every nerd has watched The Fifth Element. It's just one of those classic things. You call yourself a nerd, you have to watch The Fifth
You
Element.
have to watch Fifth Element. It's pretty damn good. It's a fun film. If you're not watching chat, please go watch Fifth Element. It's pretty fun. It's fun ass movie. Actually has some comedy to it. But anyway, 5 minutes on the clock. Mist, take us home.
Go.
Okay. Charlize Theron is a better choice than Mila Jovovich. I'm going to tell you why. Well, Mila Jovovich is already attached to a video game franchise in the movie world, Resident Evil. Nobody's going to want to see her jump across boundaries from Resident Evil to to this game. So it just doesn't make sense. Charlize Theron, she's already proven herself as a strong, emotionally complex actor.
Okay, but so as Mel, she's also proven to herself as too.
No, she's used to
And
high
Resident
action.
Evil was a great franchise, and she did an awesome job playing.
I
Alice.
watched every one of them. I love the Resident Evil. I watch every movie that's based on a video game.
With those skills,
that is the worst series of video game movies I've ever seen. The only I didn't like it because of Mila Jovovich.
Super Mario Brothers.
That's why they only did one. That's why they only
but
did
anyways,
one. They did like 7 or 8 fucking Resident Evil movies.
I enjoyed that series,
and they were all terrible.
Resident Evil.
I enjoyed them too. I went to see them in theaters.
I don't think that they're
terrible.
terrible.
They weren't good because of Mila Jovovich. That's my point.
Well, she did.
She didn't do anything to make those movies better. You know who did? What's our boy from Indianapolis? Fucking Mike Epps. He made that shit better. She didn't. Mike Epps made that shit better.
I have to disagree. I think she did a good job. She was also in another video game.
It wasn't her acting. It wasn't her acting that made it better.
Monster Hunter. So she's done a few video game based movies.
Yeah, and that was a flop too. So we need to see somebody that's going to make a successful
all video game movies seems to be a flop, except for Super Mario Brothers, the new one, and Sonic the Hedgehog series.
There's been a few, and they've been working into series now, like Fallout, like and Last of Us. They're like, oh, maybe we'll do the series and the movie shit.
Well,
but besides that,
if you want to take
Charlize Theron fits as Samus perfectly. She's got the mood. She's got the height, the body for it, the hair. She's got the attitude.
Mel is pretty. She's pretty hot herself. I'm sorry. I mean, she's got. I think
Mila.
Come on now.
But we're thinking of somebody that's in a suit, like a robotic suit, a space suit. They've got their hair shaved. They're a military person. Charlize Theron has already proven that with Mad Max and other movies that she can pull off that type of serious, badass woman role with a bald head in the suit. When you're in the suit, it makes sense to have that shaved bald head. Mila Jovovich
but that's just the way
Mila
that movie
Jovovich
was.
would never make it in a Samus suit, a Metroid suit. She would never make it.
She'll make it work. She'll make it work. Trust me.
No.
If an actress or actor who wants to make that money will go in special diets and make what it would.
But Charlize Theron's already there. We don't have to wait. We don't have to wait for Mila Jovovich to get in shape or shave her head.
Well, I know she's in pretty shape as it is now. I mean, have you seen her in Resident Evil?
Charlize Theron's ready to go.
Have you seen her in other movies? She was in,
and she's not tied to the flop of Monster World or Monster Hunter. She's already Charlize Theron has
Okay.
proven herself
So
with Mad Max
what other?
Furiosa
So
and like
is
being a
Mad Max
badass
the
in
only
that.
movie that she's in?
No,
I mean, I'm
no,
sure she's
no.
been
There's
in some flops.
Charlize Theron. What was that? The movie she was in with the where she was the killer with her daughter.
I mean,
She's been she
the
is
way
a
that you're
versatile
talking
actress.
is you are
She's a very
trashing my
versatile
actress, saying that she's a horrible actress and every movie that she acts in is a flop.
No, I'm saying that we would much rather see Charlize Theron as Samus than your actor because she
maybe
is
you
more
think
versatile.
so. What about the
Charlize
other
Theron
people, though?
is a more versatile actress, clearly by the number
I
of the
mean,
dollars going to her bank account.
oh, I'm sure she's got some money going to her bank account too.
She's action movie experience.
Yes,
she's got the
so is
character
Mel.
depth.
She can do character. I mean, she did a great job in The Fifth Element.
That's Did she?
I think so. You've never seen the movie, so you can't say that.
I've seen all the other movies
time,
she did after
time,
Uh-huh.
time.
All right, I got a question.
Time, and shame on you, Bryce. How dare you question if she was good in Fifth Element?
It was part of the argument.
Yeah,
I know, but when he said, I'm like, oh no, he
I already
didn't.
knew.
Oh no, he didn't. She was actually pretty damn good. She
Hell yeah.
she invented her own language.
2 points.
She invented her own language. I mean, my God.
It was just a language you never.
Anyway, you need to watch it, Bryce. I'm just saying. You need to watch that film. I'm just go watch it. But I got a question. Question I have to ask is, so here's the thing. Yeah, Scott said it. So
Here's the thing. My question is, so I heard it in the argument, but I want to see if you can give me what role specifically, because I think that not only you, but I think the judges need to hear it. What role specifically would you say that she did, that your actress did in the past, that you would say, this is Samus? What role would you say that she did in the past that you would say, this is Samus Aran? This. I'm backing up the truck. I'm giving her carte blanche to literally play Samus.
Yeah, we need some clarification considering that these women are well past the age of Samus.
fair. That is true. Yeah.
Right, but we all live in a fantasy world here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all
This is
hypothetical.
This is true, and
true.
we have somebody on this panel who is age
Our
biased.
perception is our reality.
Mm-hmm. We have somebody on this panel who's age biased too, so you know.
Nice.
Oh.
I need to meet more people, more girls like that, more women. Age bias.
No, they literally just don't vote for you if your person's over a certain age.
It's the opposite.
Matt,
I get it.
do you
Oh,
really
I get
wanna-
it now.
do
I
you really
finally
wanna poke
understand.
that bear?
No, I don't feel like poking that bear. I'm done. I'm scared of her. I'm actually scared of her.
Oi.
That's all it does.
Huh?
Oi.
All right. About that, but all seriousness, who don't went first? I think it's Bryce.
Well, okay. You said what was the best?
Basically, what's
role
the
she's
role?
done that makes
What's the
her
role
good
that would
fit?
define them being Samus?
Yeah, what would the role would you say? You look at that role and like Samus Aran, there she is.
I think, man, it's a hard pick between Mad Max and Eon Flux. Like, I want to pick something in between the two. But I feel like Eon Flux would be the majority of that perspective.
I couldn't hear you. Your mic a little low.
He said Flux.
I was saying that it's a mix. It's hard to pick between Mad Max and Eon Flux. I'd like to mix them both together, but on the majority, I would pick Eon Flux.
All right, fair. All right. Bryce, that was a good answer. Rob. See, I did it. I knew who I was talking to. I didn't even mix it up.
Oh, do I have to say it again?
I said, Rob, great answer. Bryce, good answer. Rob, fuck, Rob.
You know, I've never seen this movie before, but I know that Alice does not scream Samus. Just because Alice is a totally different character than what Samus is, and that doesn't scream Samus when I see it. Although she plays a character in the Lost Lands that came out in 2025, that is a sorceress in search of a magical power, and it looks like she really plays like a badass that really screams like it could be a Samus character.
Okay, all right, cool. Missy, got any facts?
I'm just gonna put the stats up here.
Uh-oh.
So let's start with we start with Bryce. Okay, so Charlize Theron.
She has an Academy Award.
Yeah, no, I was gonna do that.
Monster.
She is South African. She is
She's
5'10".
South African?
Yep, she is. She's South African.
I think her dad was in the military.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's 5'10", and she's 49. Okay.
Also,
Mila.
Go ahead.
My kind of girl.
She is, and I looked this up on two different things. She is defined as Ukrainian American.
Yeah.
She is 5'9", and she is also 49.
So you both picked 49-year-old. Also, another thing about Charlize Theron, which is interesting, she did learn how to speak like American through the TV.
Yes.
She legit went to the TV. She said, I looked at the TV, and that's how I learned how to speak American. So she had no voice. She had no person taught her how to. She literally looked at TV like Love Boat and just. She said that. That's what she said. True story.
Several actors who actually said that one.
Yeah,
They
I
were
just
English watching TV.
watching TV, but yeah, but hers is just unique because you think she need a dialect coach, but she literally.
No, Mila Kunis. She said the same thing.
Huh? I forgot Mila Kunis was Ukrainian. I forgot. Anyway,
And for the record, apparently Charlize Theron would be older by 4 months, 5 months.
A negligible amount.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for some reason, you both picked 50-year-old women, but okay.
All right. I really want to go with Franny, but I feel like she's gonna say "fuck you" and don't pick me. Would I be correct, Franny? Franny. Hello, Franny. Franny.
PP. She went PP.
Probably. She's muted, so.
Yeah, you're muted, Franny. I think she knows she's muted.
May have went to the bathroom.
well.
She may have went to the bathroom.
Hey, she may have. All right, I'll go ahead and go first. So with this, here's the thing. Rob, I understand why you picked why you picked your pick. Mila Jovovich has experience in this. She knows how to do. She played video game movies. She has done a lot of them. She's done a lot of the movies. But you know, and Bryce, I get it. She does. Charlize Theron is an Academy Award-winning actress. She also played a lot of roles. She also played, and I did watch it on Fox. It wasn't that bad of a film. She actually could still do stuff, and also she could do her own stunts. She did do a film called Old Guard, and she actually still do her stunts. So she could actually still move. And there's no doubt that maybe they are 49, but both of these actresses can still move for 49-year-olds. Let's get that facts out there. So it's not a fact of they can move. They can still do some stuff. They still can do action. So that's facts. Here's the thing. I'm going with Bryce, and here's why. Milia
has not done any type of film away from Anderson. She has to do a film with Anderson in it. And you brought up, and also Bryce literally brought up all the points that I had against yours, which was, that film was bad. Like, Monster Hunter was a bad film. It was a terrible film. It was not a good film at all. Most of the Resident Evil, and then not only that, he did say, yes, you're right, I do, and you said something about Resident Evil 2 when Mike Epps carried it. I agree with you 100% because I say that to Scott every time we talk about Resident Evil 2. He carries that damn film. He makes that film watchable. So, Bryce literally argued the point for me. So, I'm going Bryce. Franny. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Were you ignoring me a while ago?
You didn't get my text. I had ordered a pizza. I went to go grab it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Downstairs.
You're not gonna
I was like,
share
order a pizza. I'll be right. I gotta pick up my pizza.
No, it's
Be
okay.
right back.
You're not gonna share the damn pizza? No, I'm playing.
Oh God, no.
Damn it.
Take one. Just kidding.
But anyway, who you thought won?
This is difficult because both of these actresses, were in. I've seen all of these movies. I've seen every single one of them. They were peak nerd, maybe romantic, gamer guy romance ideology. I don't know enough about Samus to make a decision. I really don't. I've never played Metroid. I don't know her personality. I don't know. All I know is that she's really, really tall and stoic. And I feel like both of these can fit in here.
Okay.
What's up?
Y'all me saying you want me to go to Miss first then? That way you
Yeah, I would say go to Miss first. Because I've not played Metroid.
All right, Miss.
Okay. You both basically picked very similar people, to which I'm like, I don't agree with either one. But I can't use age. I can't use accolade. I can't even use film roles. So you know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use hair color bias. And considering what Charlize Theron looks like and considering what Samus looks like, you should probably know my answer.
Yep. Not saying Amelia could turn her hair blonde.
I've also seen her blonde, and it's like, no.
Yeah, it's a no.
You're,
Yeah, it's
you're
a
not
hard.
a good blonde.
You're not going to be a blonde. Yeah.
No, I've seen her blonde. Like, she's good with orange. She looks really
She is good with orange. I don't know about blonde.
But blonde, no.
Nah.
Okay, well.
I think that's why I got a crush on her because when she did that red hair. Because she looks hot.
And I'm telling you, these are two answers where I'm like, I don't agree with either one. I do not know why you both picked.
Me neither. You should have just picked Zaza Beetz or
we're old and don't know any new actors.
Yeah, I mean.
Congratulations, you aged this entire podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I could have done Selena Gomez or.
Right.
You could have picked.
Nobody would have thought of that though.
I think a good one would have been.
She doesn't do any action movies.
I think a good one would have been.
What, 5'2"?
So
hold on. So you're trying to say Samus got to be tall, or I mean, Samus don't have to necessarily. I get it, but it's hard to. Well, if that's the case, then we need to choose.
Mac, I think the selling point would be if she was 5 foot. That's not to say there aren't 5 foot bad people out there, but it really would kind of break.
She would be in an 8 foot tall suit.
It was always Lady Gaga.
She would be in a big
Yeah, I don't want to see Lady Gaga. That would be the most boring. Nah.
Yeah, she kind of destroys movies.
Giving me a million reasons.
She kind of messed up the new Joker movie, so All
right, but yeah. Yeah, I would have said Joey King, but I think she's too short.
I wouldn't say Joey King. Like I love her in romances because she's quirky or she acts quirky. I don't want a quirky Samus.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
We've given you the only two options.
Yeah. Anyway, but anyway, it looks like Rob got the point and we're tied. But Franny, for shits and giggles, who you thought won?
No, it's
Grace got the point.
Oh yeah, Bryce got the point. Yeah, Bryce.
So we're tied.
We're tied. Yeah, we're going into PvP. But for shits and giggles, Franny, who you thought won?
I don't know enough about Samus to make this decision.
She's tall and blonde. Pick between the tall blonde one or the tall brunette.
Okay, well, one is 5'10" and one is 5'9", so I'm going with the 5'10".
Charlize.
Fair.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're
Hey
tied
Scott,
at 2
have you ever
points.
noticed that Samara Weaving and Margot Robbie look very similar?
Oh, there's another one too. What's her name? From Sex Education. I forgot her name.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she looks exactly like Margot Robbie. I was like, wow, she's pretty good. Anyway, we're going to PvP, people.
PvP people.
PvP.
We're gonna PvP.
That's what the second P stands for.
You know who would probably play a pretty decent Samus?
You said what?
Kayla Kennedy. She's known for different roles in The Walking Dead and Speechless.
Yeah. If we wanted to go like actual size,
I just thought of a real good one.
Anyways,
but
she's blind, so.
The bodyguard in Game of Thrones, the real big blonde girl. You know what I mean? She was
Oh yes.
I'm very bad at names.
Yes.
So am I. So.
The one that was the protector of the guy with one hand.
You know, there's one I thought too, but I don't know about her.
She's Samus.
No, there's one I thought. What was the woman from Tenet? I forgot her name. I don't know how to say her name.
I don't know that show.
She was in Tenet, and she was also in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 as Adam's mom. Forgot her name. But she's like 6'1". She could play Samus. She's tall as shit. And she's blonde. She could play.
I think the girl that was protecting old boy.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. Oh, that's it. Scott's right. Elizabeth Dubek. That's what I was talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gwendolyn Christie. She would be great.
Is that her name?
She's blonde and she's like 6'1". She's perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, she would be great too. Yeah, I was thinking about her because she's.
Now that I actually think about it.
Yeah, let's do that. Would be perfect because she's 6'1" and she's tall. But
Okay, PvP
So
round.
about this PvP round.
Yeah,
How about it?
I'm sorry. PvP people. All right, I'm going to ask this little thing over here, device over here, to flip a coin. All right. Call it, Alexa. Flip a coin.
Wait, whoa. Who's picking heads and who's picking tails?
Right.
Okay.
You might want to know that first back.
All right.
So
Call it.
So he's got 2 points before I do, so he should have right to call.
Okay, fair.
Right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait, Rob. What do you
called
say
tails.
too?
He called tails.
Tails.
All right, Alexa, flip a coin.
Heads.
Heads.
Swish. What does that mean?
That means you get the honor of either going first or last. What you want to do?
I don't get to hear the question though, right?
No.
Well, then I'll go last.
All right. Well, Rob, you get the choice of who do you choose your destiny. Who do you want to give you the question?
Say that again.
Who do you want to give your question? Who you want to give the question, birthday boy?
Which
Okay. You know what? Franny.
Oh, damn.
I keep getting avoided. This is amazing.
Well, I've had some of your questions, man.
Hey, it's the first of the month, almost.
Yeah, she does give good questions. Not saying that I don't give good questions, but you know,
just not the best.
All right, give me 1 second. Hang on.
All right, while we're waiting, people, I hope y'all
Hey, yours better not include Superman.
Give him the Jeopardy song.
You know that's copyright. I don't think we can do that. It is.
Not if we hum it. Not if we hum it.
No, yo, there's seriously about humming it.
We're off key.
I don't give a fuck. Them motherfuckers get serious. I mean, these days they can like, Twitch. All they'll do is just mute you. You can't sing that.
They're on their way to pick you up.
I know. Well,
just like GTA people.
You know, in GTA, it feels like. Speaking of GTA people, while we're waiting on Franny to think of her question, I just want to let y'all know that we got a lot of things going on in the month of February, the month of April for GeoFun. Damn it, I'm going to speak words, and they're going to be great words. All right, so this weekend, this Saturday, we have Dope Albums. The episode Dope Albums based on Drake. So Far Gone. Was it Too Far Gone? So Far Gone? Whatever. It's Drake's first album. Yeah. Make sure you go watch that. It's a great episode. No, me and Miss didn't sandbag that episode. Did we? Miss?
Honestly, I forgot I was on that episode.
Yeah, you were. So we're gonna talk about Drake. And also the next following Thursday. I think the next following Thursday. I got it on my list. I got it on here.
So, guys, the next following Friday, me and Gumbo will be playing GTA Online.
So make sure you go watch that on April 11th. And on April 17th, me and Frog Guru will be playing Baldur's Gate 3. The hard mode. I don't know, it's not honor mode. It's extreme. We're going extreme, people, because we like going extreme, just like the Hardy Boys. Yes, we have table ladders and chairs. We love ladders. Just like the Hardy Boys. Those of you who don't know who the Hardy Boys, they are definitely wrestlers. So, from North Carolina.
I thought you were talking about from the books.
Oh, the wrestlers.
My mom always tried to, I remember when I was a child, my mom took me to the library. She's like, oh, here's some book called The Hardy Boys. And it was just some like...
Hardy.
The Hardy Boys.
No, it was the same shit. It was just like some criminal investigation brothers.
Oh, so it's like a book. It's a book called The Hardy Boys. It was a book series. Oh, okay. Like the Babysitter's Club.
Crossovers with Nancy Drew.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nancy Drew was pretty good. Oh, Franny's back.
I am back. Because I do the Superman question way too often. So I'm going to try something.
Man.
Huh?
You're gonna do One Punch Man.
It's gonna be Goku.
I'm gonna try something new. If this doesn't work, then Rob can choose.
I win. Oh.
Rob can choose a new person to give the question, and I will step down. But I'm gonna try something new. All right. Choose a morally good character. A character that is what do we call it? Lawfully good.
Choose a character that's
from
lawfully good.
Just pick one.
From any game, because this is Gamer Grudge. So
from any video game. Okay.
Any video game, a character that it is lawfully good.
Wait. Oh, never mind. I'll hush. I can't get that question.
Lawfully good.
And who's up first?
It doesn't matter. Just say
Rob,
your
because
answer.
you said you're gonna go second.
Yeah.
God, this one's a tough one.
I didn't hear that. Who's going second?
You are.
You are, because you
Okay,
said you wanted to
okay.
last. Yeah.
Sometimes it gets jumbled when multiple people are talking. Just want to make sure
No, it's okay.
before I ruin
Awfully good.
myself.
So, in other words, this character does not break rules.
Character does not break the rules. Correct.
Oh gosh.
So it can't be that. My thought. Who I thought was gonna be. So no, it can't be Hulk Hogan.
No.
Yeah,
no,
he
because
breaks the
Hulk
rules.
Hogan straight up uses the N word, so he is not lawfully good.
No.
I'm pretty sure every wrestler breaks the rules.
Oh yes, they do.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call the rules, but they're broken.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, any police officer in any game doesn't really break the rules unless you're cricket.
I beg to differ, play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yeah, you're damn right.
No.
Fucking Tenpenny is a fucking piece of shit.
But there's also cricket cops, so that doesn't really matter. So there's cops that breaks the rules. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing GTA 5 and I literally just told the guy, hey, keep it safe. And he literally pulled a gun out on me and then he just shot me and said, I got a gun. So, I mean, yeah, each your own. And I was playing Franklin, by the way.
Maybe, okay. It might be a difficult question to think on hand. I might go with a different one. So I have one other option for, because it sounds like a difficult, think at the top of your head.
Yeah.
So choose a 2D side scroller.
Ooh.
That what? Just it has to be 2D side scroller with
2D side scroller, yes.
You know, I have to say Castlevania.
Okay.
So there's no other.
You get the question after. You give me the answer first, and then I give you the question.
Okay. I was like, it doesn't relate to the last question. I got
No, this is totally different.
Any 2D side scroller, Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight?
Okay.
Yes,
Hollow Knight is not a 2D side scroller.
It's not.
No? What do you
No.
Is it 3D?
You can.
Are you?
Are we thinking of the same game? Is Hollow Knight a 2D side scroller?
I think he's talking about that indie game. Technically, it is a 2D side.
Yeah, that is. I heard. I know what
with
he's
a
talking about.
K.
Yeah, that's a 2D side scroller. Hollow
Yeah.
Knight. Yeah, that is a 2D side scroller.
Yeah, because he's talking. Yeah, because you play a little ghost, a little guy with a little head that has got two big eyeballs.
You might be talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That one.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it looks like Nightmare Before Christmas or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
It's a 2-day. Yeah.
Okay, so we got Castlevania and Hollow Knight. So, I want you to pitch us your 2D side scroller as a 3D game.
Well, that's
And I'm so glad y'all didn't pick Mega Man because I would have slammed you on that shit.
This is tough because it's kind of easy because it's already a 3D version of Castlevania.
Yeah.
Let's see. But anyways, so make it a 3D.
Make it a 3D game. I didn't know there was a 3D.
Pitch a 3D
version.
version.
Lord of Shadows. Lord of Shadows exists for Castlevania.
Castlevania 64.
Ah.
Which
Well
one is
then.
better?
I don't think it's
Or
To be fair,
you rephrase it.
there's many 2D side scrollers are now 3D because
Yeah.
Crash
That's the world
Bandicoot
we
is
live in.
3D. Mario's 3D multiple
Mario
times
3D.
over.
Mega Man's 3D.
Castlevania never
Well, you know what?
succeeded
I have
as a
run
3D
out
game.
of ideas.
No, it's a good question. I'm just saying.
It
He's
is.
just saying it would be quite kind of easy to go into.
Rob,
Yeah.
do you want to pick a different mod to give you your question?
You know what? Let's see what Mist has.
Damn, really? Really? Okay.
Okay, check this out. We're gonna go back to that RPG question. Pick a character from your game.
Okay. I don't know what that dwarf's guy's name is. I forgot.
Ogren.
Oh God.
Him.
Right?
You said list. You said name a character from the
Pick,
game.
pick a character from your RPG from question 3. So basically, pick a character from Vesperia. That I'll say this.
From
That's
question
not the
3,
main
you said.
character.
Yeah, so pick a character from
I
your
thought you
game
were
that
talking
you
about-
chose from question 3. So tells of yeah.
Okay. Let me dig deep. Because I was thinking you were talking about Hollow Knight, and I was like, tossing my brain around for Hollow Knight characters. But you gave me the Tales of Vesperia. And it's been so long. Like I said, that was a 360 game. It's been a while since I played it. You said it's not. You can't be the main character. You can't. Pick
Yeah,
one.
not the main character.
Okay.
Just to make it fair, because technically the main character in Dragon Age is the Warden, who could be anybody.
There was a guy in Tales of Vesperia that was like his best friend. That was a knight, and your main character played a former knight. So they always kind of had this conflicting interest, but they were still best friends. So I'm going with his best friend. Trying to find his name. It was Flynn Sifko or Sifo. Yuri's childhood
right,
friend
Flynn-
and loyal
Flynn
and
Nympho, got it.
Yeah, Flynn Sifo.
I heard Nympho, but it was
the,
funny.
The main character's best friend that was a knight.
Yeah, Flynn Nympho. Gotcha.
Right?
All right, so you
Perfect.
guys got a general idea of the character you got in your head?
Indeed.
Okay. We're gonna go back to question 4. Turn that character into a love interest for Samus.
Oh my gosh.
Turn them into a love interest for Samus? Like our actress Samus, or just Samus?
Just Samus.
Yeah, just Samus, because
I smell the orgies.
Okay. Take it, I go first since you chose to go second.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
Give you like a minute or two to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Generate some thoughts.
oh, trust me, I know this dwarf's personality in ways.
I'm so glad you guys picked the characters you did, because that made my question so much easier to ask.
Yeah. That was funny. One's a Nepho. And one's a dwarf. Which we don't change. I mean, Samus might like
Okay.
Dwarf King.
I mean, I know that the size difference between my love interest and Samus is gonna be
You don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I mean, we don't know that
But
guy could be
some tall women like short guys. You never
You don't. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you don't.
That's a part of your pitch. Make us believe.
So
Make us
I
believe.
mean,
Packing.
so
Could be packing.
let me just say, with the way that the dwarves talks and his personalities and his such he's ready for action. Let's just say that between when Samus was going through her adventures, he ran across the dwarf because the dwarf is pretty much in any type of action where he can find action because he loves his his weapons and he loves that big old sword he carries. And the gun, no, it's not a gun, it's a crossbow. He loves his crossbow. It's not a anyways, but Samus really loves guys who can really can really get into action just like she can. And she don't mind the fact that he is a lot shorter just because she kind of has a little thing with short guys. And the dwarf with his the way he talks, the way his personality is, he pretty much talks to Samus in a way that Samus falls in love with him. And Samus don't mind that she's short. But I mean, they both continue on, the Samus's quest line. They tag together. They both kick major ass, between his crossbow and Samus's, laser beam thing that she has in her suit. Off, and they go to the very last nasty, brainy, whatever that boss is. They tag team, and they walk off in love and get married and have a very loving day.
That's nice.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Should have pitched an erotica, added to our Christmas.
Yeah, we should have done that. We should have done that. That would have made it
Make
even
it
more
an
interesting.
erotica
I'm
question.
trying to keep it a little bit more PG since we've been talking about orgies and stuff.
Yeah, we need to save this for like Christmas,
Because that's the Christmas tradition, orgies and all that other stuff. Santa's getting fucked. So, Bryce, you're next.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So tell us how your character's gonna fuck Sam. No, I'm sorry, wrong one. Tell us how your character's
How
gonna
Flynn
fuck
fucks
Samus.
Samus?
Yeah, gonna fuck
Here's
Samus.
a tale about a Flynn fuck Samus. I'm not really gonna rep it, but no worries. If we were to imagine the two of them together, it'd probably be pretty epic, honestly. Here's why. First of all, they have contrasting ideals. Flynn is a very strict rule follower, committed to justice and the order, while Samus is an independent bounty hunter, often working outside the system to achieve the goals that she needs to do. Their opposing mindsets will lead to tension. And you know what that means? That tension leads to deep admiration as they push each other to see different perspectives. Like butthole. They're gonna be there's gonna be a lot of energy between the two of them in that regard. There's mutual respect for the strength. Flynn's noble, chivalrous nature. He's going to be drawn to Samus' unwavering resilience. I mean, she's going to be smacking that dude around. We already know that, right? Samus might appreciate Flynn's honesty and sense of duty, even if his rigid adherence to the rules frustrates her. She's going to be very frustrated with him. But they're both going to have the time of their lives. They're going to be adventuring together. Imagine them teaming up for high-stakes missions. Flynn adapting to Samus, Samus adapting to Flynn. The sci-fi world where she investigates this weird political landscape. Through their teamwork, their connection grows from respect into something more personal. Scissoring. Emotional support from Flynn, who's always struggled with bearing the weight of his ideals, while Samus deals with loneliness and loss throughout her journey. Their relationship could be one where they help each other heal. Learning to find the balance between duty and happiness. They've got that slow burn tension. But once it fucking ignites, it's unstoppable. The end.
Back.
I'm right here. I'm right here. Damn. Okay. Are y'all guys okay? Miss, you okay?
Yeah, I'm waiting for this to continue.
Okay.
I'm okay.
All right. We know you're okay. All right, Rob. You have a choice between you want to boost your argument or go after him. Just a reminder, you cannot do either or. You gotta stay on one path, or else we'll stop you.
Yeah, I guess I can try to add
boost?
more to it. Yeah.
All right. You have time?
All right. All right. So not other do they, they got fell in love and they married and go on adventures together, but they also have that like support that they need to, kind of help with the like future adventures, emotional support, and other type of finding they need to like grow, stronger as a couple and as a, in the marriage, because we all need that one support. The dwarf, he's got that attitude where it's like let's just say that he's just ready to go. He's one of those that just wants to go on adventures all the time. And Samus always has something going on in the adventure wise. So they're the perfect couple for that. Perfect couple. And I think between all that, because he's also got a crossbow, which is also something that he doesn't need to be, but he can also be a good tank for her. Tank character. The end.
All right, cool. That's nice. All right, Bryce. So for your porno, do you want to go? You want to boost or?
My lands. I think it's hard to beat Bryce's answer.
Are you want to boost or you want to go after his? You want to go after? Reminder.
I'll boost it.
All right.
I'll boost Flynn and Samus together, or Charlize, I guess, or whatever. Okay. We going? How many? Yeah. 2 minutes.
Go ahead.
I mean, like I said before, the contrast of their personalities creates high tension, and that creates high sexual tension. That's gonna make for a good dramatic event as far as storytelling goes within a video game or in a movie. It's just good TV. It's good storytelling. That kind of tension and then the sci-fi meets fantasy. We're mixing Metroid. We're mixing all these things together that no one's ever seen before. We're bringing Charlize Theron. Everybody loves her. We're bringing all these things together. Flynn needs someone to challenge him because he's kind of a soft ass, for lack of better terms. He needs someone to kind of push him into rethinking his strict moral code. He's very just, this is what I got to do because I'm told to do it. But once he gets some powerful action in his way, aka a strong woman, he's going to falter and succumb to that manipulation. And that makes for good drama. That makes for good unfolding of stories and tales. And that's why our boy would make a good love interest for Samus.
All right, cool. All right, Miss Two, you thought one.
Oh, we're not gonna do a follow-up question?
No, we don't do follow-up question PvP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not on PvP.
Unless you want to really give one.
No, I was just gonna ask that sex scene into this and bring it full circle.
Yeah. Like
Everything has been so nice and sweet. Might as well just dirty it up.
Yeah. How did they fuck?
Yeah. Just kidding.
Miss, who you thought won?
Honestly, both of these are pretty believable. I never go with Rob because. Okay, the thing about the character in Dragon Age Origin that he picked is his wife or former wife kind of was like a Samus type.
That's right.
If you remember that.
That's right.
She was very similar. Well, she was similar in dwarf version. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Rob on this.
Okay. Franny? Wait, let me check my phone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I got the message. All right. I'll go ahead and go next.
So, here's the thing. I get what you're saying, Miss, but he didn't say that. I do, but also I will say this about Rob's. Rob seemed like a sweet, subtle type of Lord of the Rings ending. That's what I was getting. If you understand what I'm saying. Sort of like Lord of the Rings Return of the King. Where I felt like, and that's what I felt like with his. Rob, I felt like I was listening to a Cinemax 11 o'clock movie, which I'm interested in.
Nice.
If you don't know what I mean by 11, if those who don't know about Cinemax 11 o'clock, there are some interesting movies. I feel like, so do I go Skinemax or the cute, fun, artsy, nice, cute ending of Hobbits, or just full passionate sex? I'm gonna go full passionate sex. I'm going with Skinemax.
Of course.
Is that me? Am I Skinemax?
Yeah, you're Skinemax.
Is that what the essence Big BS stands for?
Yeah, you just feel
like
like
I feel like yours is just Skinemax, and I had to watch that. Yeah, I just want to watch it. It's interesting.
I get it.
I get it. I like yours.
I get it.
Yeah, no, I like yours. It just seems like I feel like with Rob, I've seen it before, but I feel like
that's the only vote I'm getting, bro. You got.
Yeah, I think Franny ain't gonna pick you. Franny definitely not gonna pick you, but yeah.
But I just wanted to say that because I wanted to have fun.
But if Franny does pick
you, it'll be fun. But
I appreciate the one I got.
Oh no, I understand. I had to pick you.
Run. That's okay. I had a good run.
No, you don't know.
Y'all both can't be defeatists here.
Razor Rob, bro. All right. Let's let her speak, huh?
Yeah, she's gonna be back in a few. She's taking a break. But while we're waiting, people, great show so far. This has been a good show.
Always have a great time with you guys.
No, I had a great time.
It's always
with
been
you
fun.
Too. It's always been fun.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a great job. But while we're waiting on Franny, so that way we won't have to slow down the process. We'll just go ahead and get the plugs while we're waiting on her.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. So, Rob, what you got to plug?
I go live on Twitch at twitch.tv/RazorRobTV. I am on most of social media under RazorRobTV.
All right.
I usually stream about sometimes a lot on Thursdays and sometimes on Fridays.
And Elfie did put it in there. Thank you, Elfie.
He had stopped working.
Bryce.
Yes.
What you got to plug while we're waiting?
Well, first I'll plug myself right
you
in
gotta
front of
check
you.
the text messages. I already said I
cam.
voted for Bryce.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. All
What?
right.
Did I got to vote?
You got to vote. She
Yes.
voted for you. You won.
Wait, I won the tiebreaker?
Yep, you won the tiebreaker.
You won the whole thing.
The whole
You won
thing.
the whole thing.
Yes.
Wowie zowie.
Yeah. She's texting too. So you
Who
won.
did that? Who broke the tie? Who was
Franny,
that?
she did. She voted for you.
Franny!
She voted for you. Yeah.
Franny, my new best friend.
No, Franny, now you have to take it back because he didn't even remember it was you.
I didn't hear it.
No,
There's so
she
much
voted
going
for
on.
you.
I was in the middle of a questionnaire.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Franny. Thank you so much, Franny.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
All
Y'all
right.
brought me back, even though I got my butt kicked so many times.
All right. Well, we'll figure out why she picked you in a minute. But
Please, yeah.
yeah. But Bryce,
to get back to your question,
what you got to plug?
to plug. Me, Big BS, on YouTube, TikTok, whatever. Big BS, I do new videos. I'm trying to do it every week, but time sucks. So,
Yeah.
but I do Big B's Library, where I go through a different old retro gaming guide or collector's art book or graphic novel. It's all video game related. I'll do that, flip through it, give you a good time. Check me out on the Domain Gaming, Pop Culture, and Entertainment. That's the shirt I'm wearing here. We do podcasts. We do a lot more YouTube content than I do on my own channel. I was just at PopCon, Indie PopCon, doing a podcasting panel there, teaching people how to do that. And Wednesday I'm going to be on I'll be an extra, get my second IMDb credit. It's fun. I'm going to be a cop, no lines, but I get paid to be an extra.
All right. Cool. That's good.
But yeah, check me out. Big BS, the Domain, and then the podcast I'm on is the Next Level.
All right. Cool.
And then, of course, here, I appreciate you guys having me.
No
here.
problem. Appreciate you too. Miss, what you got to plug?
Yeah, I'm on here in GF1 Studios, but you can find me primarily on DTH_games and all of our associated social media. Very easy for us to find. I just don't feel like naming them all because they're kind of variations of the same thing, but
Yeah,
the logo's the same all the way through.
It's DTH Games. It's pretty much DTH Games, right?
I follow you guys.
But,
I follow
but
you
it's
guys.
like
I
there's
watch
one
your
that's
show, so.
DTH Games 1987, DTH Games, DTH_games. So instead of going through all the iterations, look up DTH Games, look for the logo. It's us.
Yeah.
We actually stream every Monday and Tuesday with I guess this is going to be a monthly thing now where we do a monthly drunk stream.
Nice.
No. Sorry. A monthly 12-hour stream.
Oh.
Oh.
12 hours without being drunk?
Oh.
Oh no, the last one we were.
Oh. All
I was
right.
gonna say that's impressive.
Yeah, that's impressive.
If you're not been drunk.
Yeah, if you're not drunk or you're drinking water, but But anyway, yeah. But yeah, make sure you go follow them and watch them, people. Make sure you do that. Please do it now. Do it now. Do it now.
I do it. I already do it.
Twitter,
These are my people. I do it.
What am I missing? Instagram, TikTok. We're on the major ones.
All right, cool. Franny, what you got to plug? Also, why did you pick Bryce?
Please let me know.
I didn't hear all of the conversation, but I heard part of the conversation, and I heard you talking about how there was sort of that yin and yang, like they needed the opposites attract kind of a dealio. And I resonated with that. I was like, yep, that one.
So it wasn't the Skinamax.
Me liking.
Yeah, me likey.
So it wasn't the Skinamax.
No.
She missed all that. That probably would have lost the vote.
Yeah, definitely me and my husband's opposites attract kind of a dealio. So,
I got you.
yeah.
Yeah.
As
Just good timing for me, I guess.
yes. As for plugs, I'm here with the GF1. I'm not anywhere else. I don't have plans to be anywhere else. In April, Mac and I have plans for playing Split Fiction. I just finished that. Just finished it with my husband. It's a fantastic game. They're planning on making a movie about it.
Nice.
Amazing game.
I heard it was great, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't rate enough about it. Same creators that did It Takes Two.
Takes Two, yeah.
Yep. If you have a chance to play it. Mac and I are going to be playing it in April. Other than that, I'm here when Mac needs me. I'm in the backgrounds lurking and keeping track of everyone, so don't fuck up, because I see you.
If that was the case, you would have kicked
Yeah,
me.
see why I'm scared. But also,
here's the thing. You see why I'm not? Because if she was paying attention, she would have been through me out.
She would look. I've known Franny for a long time, and I actually stayed in. We're in an Airbnb together. I'm actually scared of Franny. Franny can kick my ass, and I'm 6'3", and I'm scared of Franny.
Mac, you're scared of me, and I'm significantly shorter than you.
Yeah, but this is the thing, though, miss. You can sneak up and get me, probably.
I'd love to meet y'all in real life one time, man.
We'll come to Chicago.
You on the East Coast?
Huh?
Or on the East Coast, right? You're out in Carolina, right?
I'm in Carolina, but usually,
I'm in Indianapolis, man. Let me know if you're ever around.
I might come to Indianapolis. Yeah, I might stop by
in
Indianapolis.
Chicago or Columbus or something.
We're in Chicago. We're doing Chicago. I'm going to be in Chicago for.
I'll go out there. Let me know.
All right, I'll let you know. I'll give you the dates. Yeah, because we do a panel every year, so we're gonna have fun.
Nice.
With it. So yeah, make sure you stop by there. I'll give you the info. But for me, if you want to watch, if you love seeing me and Franny argue like we do on here, please go watch Split Fiction. You have not lived until you see me and Franny do a stream where we're co-oping or do something. It is fun. It is epic. We yell, we scream, we laugh, we want to strangle each other. But at the end, we still love each other.
Debatable. Go on.
That should be a show. Do you two love each other still? We can send it out, but
she might want to scuff it with a pillow. I don't know. I don't know.
As long as we don't play Overcooked.
No, we're not playing Overcooked. Yeah.
I'm fine with it because I have to do my job.
I don't want to play Overcooked again. I don't want to do it. We all wanted to kill each other in that game. But anyway,
it's not. Is it a good game or not? Can your friendship survive this?
Yes.
So that's the worst co-op game.
It is. Like you cannot. Yeah, and Scott's saying like, let's play Overcooked again. No, I would rather play Bubsy.
I'd
3D.
rather punch you right in the face.
I would rather play Bubsy 3D.
Here's the thing, Bryce. The reason why Scott and I have our position is because we're not the ones going at each other.
Right.
We're the good ones.
Except
for the one time Franny yelled at me even though I wasn't doing anything.
Franny was. No, here's the thing.
It definitely brings out the worst of me I'd have to
Right.
say my husband straight up told me because I showed him the game. He's like, I'm not playing that with you. I'm a terrible loser and I'm a much terrible winner. So don't play nothing with me.
See,
toxic the whole time.
Look, and everybody knows I love Franny to death. But here's the thing: if Franny would like clean the dishes a little bit, it would be cool.
Oh, okay, that's the end of the stream.
Mac, I wouldn't piss on
I don't
you
think
if
you
you
want
were
to go
on
there,
fire.
Mac.
I'm just playing. I kid. Freddie, you know I love you. Anyway, guys, but make sure you come watch our streams. Make sure you come by tomorrow and watch me and Eric play Mega Man Battle Network 2. So make sure you go watch that. Don't Freddie get back in the kitchen. I did not do that.
Yes, you did. That's exactly what you said.
All right, but anyway, make sure you go watch that. Make sure you go watch a lot of stuff. Watch all the content, people. Make sure you go watch what we have. I appreciate everybody here. Love everybody here. Appreciate all of you. We'll see you next time on another episode of Gamer Grudge. Bye.
Bye.
Sayonara. I won.
Wow.